Barresto Ultimo, for anyone who's wondering. Okay, so now let us switch to the gameplay. Alright. So, here we are. Let's just hope this all looks good, because I'm going to be really concerned if it isn't. So, Lars is now Taputiru. No, he's not. He's really not. So, Lars is now a much more complete character, but what in God's green earth do you do with this son of a gun? How do you play him? What buttons do you press? You know, the combos are cool, you know, all the stuff he does is really nice and all, but, like, how do you actually, like, get in with this guy? I mean, I don't know. That's a great question. That's a great question. I love how I dropped that combo. I stink. Honestly, Lars is about... So, there was someone at Red Bull, the Red Bull Gaming Sphere in London, which I go to, well, as much as I can, usually weekly. I try to go every week, or if not every other week. So there's someone at the Red Bull Gaming Sphere who asked me, hey, like, oh, I want to learn Lars, you know, because he's better now, so everyone actually wants to play him. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to press? Well, that's the thing. So even though he's got, you know, full crouch down 4-2, right? Even though he's got 2-1-3 counter hit, right? Even though he's got all these tools, honestly, the way to play Lars, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I'm not TGP. I mean, don't let the thing right there fool you. I'm not TGP. I'm not that's offline TGP. I'm Gembu on PS4. I'm Mighty Ruler on PC. Mighty Ruler, woo! I'm not TGP, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not a master with this character by any stretch of the imagination. I'm entirely fine. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But in my opinion, from the 2 years I've been playing Lars since the game came out, I think Lars' strengths are not here. They're not really even here, like, say, Raven. Lars' strength is about here. That may seem strange to you because it's like most characters' pokes can't reach or whatever, but look, Lars' strength is actually in the mid-range, in my opinion. Because Lars has some of the most long-reaching normals that not only can punish, but start combos too. Look at this. Okay, well that was a bad... That was a terrible spacing off to a good start. Look at this, there we go. So his orbital, from that far, can hit you. Look at that, tip range. And that's a combo starter, right? That's a combo starter from that far. So if you're learning Lars, the first thing to learn, in my opinion, the first thing 100% is his range. Learn his range, right? You want to learn his range first, because that will lead to everything else. And I mean everything else. Because, let's say you don't know combos yet. Let's say you're not the best at combos, you're not the best at doing any of the complex stuff. You don't even need to worry about that. Honestly, basic rudimentary stuff. You want to learn Lars? The first thing you gotta learn is this. That right there. So that's a mid-high, and look at the range of that. You see how far I'm standing? Just from standing this far, I can hit them with that. Your opponent presses anything, your opponent blinks, your opponent does some of that. Nice and easy. Back 3-4. Just like that. Right? And let me turn on inputs. So I know often I always forget to turn on inputs because I keep in mind that if you see what looks a bit weird, so this is back 3-4 obviously, but I actually use back 3+4 because I'm using a PS4 pad, so I use R2. And that's actually 3+4. So I did back 3+4, 3+4, and the game reads it as kind of back 3-4, interestingly. So just keep in mind that is back 3+4, which I can just do manually for you. So if you're gonna learn Lars, honestly, I'd say the first thing you learn, don't learn combos, don't learn any of this anime stuff. You know, oh, it's cool, look at that. Trust me, that comes later. What you want to learn is this, because you can kill. Look at that damage, 34. You can kill someone. I'm talking at light blue ranks, I'm talking at green ranks, you can kill someone who keeps making mistakes just by doing that. If someone's going to be hop kicking and down forward 2ing from whatever range, just let it rip, right? Trust me. Just because most people, even right now, obviously there's more Lars, but in the past, people really had to deal with them. But right now, there's still not that many Lars. Trust me. The overwhelming majority of people just are disturbed. They will not see this coming. When they get hit by that, they're like, what? Why does that reach so far? And it takes them a while in the matchup, especially if it's a 2 out of 3, to kind of get out of their heads that, oh my god, this guy's got a normal that can hit me from that far. Trust me, the overwhelming majority of people are not going to see it coming. So that is going to be one of your biggest strengths. So don't get me wrong, this isn't going to be completely rudimentary. It's going to get pretty nerdy. So people ask me like, hey Justice, what about frame traps? So frame traps are a bit tricky to show with the CPU, honestly, but the best thing to know is a bunch of things. So if we're talking frame traps, we're going to get really nerdy. So I'll try to mix it up between things that are basic and simple, like, oh, how do I do X, and things that are more advanced, like, say, how do I frame trap, etc. So let's say the first thing is, if you want to learn Lars, if you want to get good at footsies, honestly, back 3-4. Like, that's the first thing you want to learn. I'm not saying you can't just let it rip. You can, like in strings and in pressure, but personally, I would use this as a punish, because if people are smart, they'll realize it's a high and they'll duck it and you'll get punished, so you don't want to just rip it out. So let's go a bit more nerdy this time. Now, frame traps. So the first thing when it comes to frame traps is this, Den 2. So dynamic entry 2, that is forward 3, 2, right? Forward 3, 2. I'm using 3 plus 4, so it comes out as 3. So forward 3, 2. Now, Den 2 is a powerful move. It's a counter hit combo starter. And also, it's a combo extension tool, like so. So Den 2 does a little bit of everything, which is really awesome, right? And it knocks down, and also you can use it after Oki, so you get a knockdown, you can use it like that. It does a bit of everything. The nice thing is, on hit, this move is what we call +7. +7 frame advantage. And what that means is, for the time that they got hit, your opponent cannot do anything. And if they attempt to do anything, you can actually hit them with a follow-up attack. So, in lieu of it being +7, and it's really tricky to show this, honestly. It's very difficult to show frame traps, at least in this game. If this was a different sort of fighting game, you could sort of, I don't know, you could make the opponent do something after they get hit by a move. But keep in mind that because this is +7, if your opponent attempts to press any button, and so, here's some basic math. Record the CPU doing the thing and mash after it. Oh, as in record CPU, yeah, because I'm using Lars. Hey, good looking out, homie. So, I'll record CPU Lars doing Den 2. So, actually, let me do a basic frame trap. Let me do back 4. So, I'll record CPU Lars doing back 2. Oop, did you see that? What? Hold up. Back 4 hitbox. Oh my god. Alright. Let's try that again. So I'm gonna record him doing Den 2 into back 4, and if hopefully it doesn't screw up this time. There we go. Thank you. So I just recorded him doing Den 2, dynamic entry 2, into back 4. Back 4 is a counter hit throw. It's a throw animation, another combo starter. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna do Den 2 to me, and I'm gonna get hit, and he's gonna do back 4. If I press anything, so look, I'm gonna just like mash 2. I'm gonna mash jab after he hits me. So watch what happens if I try to, try to beat his Den 2s. What I'm gonna do. Watch what happens if I try to mash jab after he Den 2s me. What? I need to hold forward. This demonstration is going terribly. Hold on. Okay, so look, that was me mashing 2. Did you see how I was mashing 2 and his back 4 just ate me? Like, that's what happens. That's a basic frame trap. So what I was gonna explain is that Den 2 is +7. Most moves in this game, the basic jab, so like a standing 2 or whatever, is 10 frames. So that's 10 frames, standing 1, that's 10 frames, etc. The basic jab in this game is 10 frames. And even with a 10 frame move, if your opponent is at +7, that means that you are at -7. So if you try to press a jab, right, you're at -17, so your jab's not going to come out, you're just going to get hit. That's what's going to happen. Hopefully I did that math correct. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So check it out. CPU Lars is going to do Den 2 into back 4. Back 4 is 15, right? That's 15 frames. So considering he's +17, and he does that, a 15 frame move, I'm going to get hit. So he's going to do Den 2, I'm going to get hit. I'm going to mash jab. That's how a frame trap works. Similarly, this works for other moves. Obviously, back 4, that's a safe move. Let's say we want to be a tad more risky. I'm going to do Den 2 into Arc Blast. Right? That is also a 15 frame move. That's a 15 frame launcher. Now, Den 2, once again, I'm going to get hit by it. I'm going to press jab when I get hit by it. Look at that. I got hit because once again I'm at disadvantage, so I can't press anything. But because I got hit by a move that is plus, I can just follow up after. Frame traps are a basic part of sort of mid to high level Tekken. Once you start to learn that, that's going to change everything. Trust me. The vast majority of people, they just don't know about that kind of thing. And people just get blown up because they try and fail to deal with this kind of stuff. Trust me, like that's honestly, frame traps right there are how you kind of get into the higher level of play when it comes to just Tekken in general. Other frame traps include stuff like, well, if you hit them with 1-2. So 1-2 or 2-1 now are both at advantage. I think that they're both, I think this is +6 and this is +5 as far as I'm aware. Same thing, you can do a 15 frame move like a back 4 or forward 1+2 to frame trap him. So I'm gonna get CPU Lars to do it to me. So I'm gonna get him to do 2-1, which is the new +5 in season 3. 2-1 into back 4. So same thing. 2-1, back 4. Right? Simple. Now I'm gonna get him to do it to me, and I'm gonna press a button. See, I tried to press a jab after he hit me with 2-1. And most people aren't gonna realize that 2-1 has that much frame advantage. So let's say for the sake of argument, you don't know any of this stuff. Let's say for the sake of argument, I don't know what a frame trap is. Fucking, you know what I mean? I don't, plus frames, minus frames, what? Listen, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, always, and this is how frame traps work, always, if you always do this into that, they're gonna get hit. If you always do into, they're always gonna get hit. You see what I'm saying? As long as you always follow that sequence, unless your opponent realizes that this is a plus move and they are mashing during your frame trap, they'll get hit. Hopefully that makes sense. It's a bit tricky to fully navigate the idea of frame traps if you're not too used to it. So honestly, I'd say, once again, if you're starting off Lars, do something like this. If they see them get hit by that, into back 4. I should point out, and I do stress this, if they get hit by the Den 2, if they get hit by the Den 2, do a back 4, right? Do a back 4, or, you know, that if you're feeling adventurous. But if they block the Den 2, don't do anything. So this is where frame advantage actually really matters. If they block Den 2, right? I'm going to set him to guard all. If they block Den 2, that move it's safe, like you can't get attacked afterwards, but you don't have advantage. Advantage in this case only works on hit. Frame advantage on block is a different conversation entirely. Frame advantage on block really depends on the move, but for the sake of like tutorial sake, let's only focus on frame advantage on hit. Frame advantage on block would be something like a running 3, right? So like a running 3 has a lot of advantage on block. So if you see the opponent reel like that, so Tekken has a lot of visual learning. Most people don't really know this, but I'd say the majority of like legacy Tekken players know. But if a move has something like this kind of reel, like this visual, like you see the character reel backwards, or is like they look like they're in a lot of blocks done, that usually means my running 3 stinks. What's going on? Man, hold on. I suck. I can't do running 3. I want running 3. What am I doing wrong? Well, whatever. So let me step back a bit. There we go. So if you see the character have this visual, like as if they just like caught a freaking fly ball with their bare hands, like then it's like, oh god, this means I can't do anything. I'm in block stun. And people tend to ignore this. So if they ignore it, and why do I suck at IRL running 3 right now? Jesus Christ. Like the other day, I was like just throwing them out. I think it's the stream setup. Stream setup makes it lag a little bit. But anyway, so if they block that, your advantage. But that's something like I said. Frame advantage on block is very different to frame advantage on hit. But right now, I want to focus on hit because realistically, in a match, we're looking for situations where people get hit by stuff instead of whatever, instead of just blocking it. But in the case of people block it, I mean, there's all this stuff to do. But for now, like I said, focus on doing back 3-4 for whiff punishes and Den 2 for frame traps, because trust me, that right there is how you just blow people up. Because if people just don't know and they just press buttons, trust me. I mean, and if we're talking about, I mean, dare I say it, online play, well, the majority of people in online play, they're gonna get blasted by it, so I think that works out. If we're talking about tournament play, it's 2 out of 3. So in a 2 out of 3 scenario, you want to use all the tools at your disposal to just blow your opponent up for just not knowing the matchup. And trust me when I say that people in season 1 and season 2, people weren't ready for Lars anyway. They weren't ready for the stuff Lars did. Yeah, they're definitely not ready for season 3 Lars. They're definitely not ready for that. They're definitely not ready for that. And they're definitely not ready for, hold up. They're definitely not ready for that either, trust me. Like, they're not ready for any of that stuff. So the idea is just to use that stuff against you. Now, okay, that was frame traps, nerdy stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. Let's switch gears and go back to a bit simpler combos. I'm sure everyone's here for some combos. Woo! So, interestingly, I for ages I wanted to make a combo tutorial. I wanted to make like, oh, what sort of basic combos do you do or whatever, and I kept deciding between, do I teach the season 2 combos, which are usually 1, 2, 3, do I teach like basic brain dead combos, which are like, you know, that or whatever, you know, just basic like, you know, baby's first combo, or but then I realized that, you know what, in season 3 there's a combo that works for almost every starter he has. It's literally, and I don't say it to be funny, brain dead easy, and anyone can do it, and you have to just follow a sequence. Now, check this out. Very simple, basic, works, and the damage is a bit absurd for what it is, but, you know, I feel like I'm selling Lars' secrets here. Check this out. Up forward 4, then 2, down forward 1, down forward 2, 1, then 1, back 3, send 1. Look at that. 68 damage easy. No dashes, no timing, nothing. This combo works for the majority of his starters. That's not even a joke. Look, same thing. Forward, back, 2, 1. Then 2, down forward 1, down forward 2, 1. Then 1, back 3, send 1. Same thing, same damage. Counter hit, then 2. Then 2, down forward 1, down forward 2, 1. Then 1, back 3, 1. Right? Same thing for full crouch down forward 2. Full crouch down forward 2. Then 1, then 2, down forward 2, 1. Then 1, back 3. You get the idea. So this combo that you honestly could do in your sleep works for everything. For most of his starters, just like that. No timing required, just let it rip. And I'm doing a ton of damage. And similarly for up forward 3, it works basically the same way, except up forward 3's combo starts a bit different. So up forward 3, while standing 4, down forward 2, 1, then 1, back 3, send 1. Easy. Easy. Right? Easy peasy. So in season 1 and 2, you'd actually want to be doing something along the lines of this. So up forward 4, then 1, forward 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 2, dash. Okay, so it's hard to sort of explain it, but let me just do the combo and I'll explain afterwards. So, did that. So this was basically season 1 and 2's like really decent high damage wall carry, but notice how that's 66. That's not optimal anymore, like at all. Like that's not optimal at all. In season 1 it was, but that's not optimal right now, which is a bummer because it looks cool, 2, it's got good wall carry, but it's actually not optimal. That said, on certain characters, like sort of taller big body characters, well not big body, but taller characters, a lot of the male characters, this combo works, so you replace the Den 1 in the combo with Den 2 and you get something like this. You probably saw this in my combo video if you watched it. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's actually more optimal because of the combo sort of increase to Den 2, but that said, that Den 2 follow-up in the combo doesn't work on most characters, including male, so not just smaller characters like female characters. It works on most, it doesn't work on most male characters either, so I wouldn't rely on that. And for those who sort of watch the combo videos and such, they also know about this combo, which is fairly easy, fairly optimal, especially because now you can just do that. 69 damage, haha, 69. So that all works. But honestly, let's say you don't like the timing of down forward 3, down, Den 2. A lot of people don't like that timing. In fact, I don't like that timing. I mean, I can do it, right? I can do it fairly easily. I'm not too fussed about like actually doing it, but I've never necessarily loved the timing of it. Because, fun fact, down forward 3 down into Den 2 is not... How do I even explain this in a way that makes sense? It's not a natural combo. I don't mean it's not a natural combo in the sense of it doesn't combo. Of course it combos, but what I mean is down forward 3 down is actually a transition. So down forward 3 is a move. Den 2 is a move. Down forward 3 down is him transitioning into dynamic entry stance, right? Which obviously is that. But the thing is, because of the way the transition works, he's technically not in a combo position, so to speak. Because that's a move which would combo, and this is a move that would combo, but this transition is actually him just spinning, like literally spinning. And what you're doing is you're manually inputting at some point during the spin, and you can really delay it like that, right? You're inputting Den 2. As a result, what happens is if you do it in a combo, it could miss like this. You see what I mean? Because I delayed it. So it's not a natural combo in the sense that it doesn't just combo just by doing the input. You actually have to time it. So a lot of people don't like that the beginning of the combo is the most finicky part, because down for 3, Den 2, unless you have the timing down, you'll just get stuff like that and it floats and it messes up your combo. So a lot of people don't like doing down for 3 down, Den 2, which I understand, honestly. Like, I've never loved doing it. You can just mash it too. Yeah, you're right, you can. You can just mash it. Oops, don't freaking crouch. You can sort of just mash it too, if you want. Oh my god, hit him in the back. You can just mash it, and a lot of people do just mash it. I mean, look, never let it be said there's anything wrong with mashing concurrents. Oops, see, I tried to mash it there. I don't know if it was timing or what, but I didn't quite get it. So you can mash it. He's right. Someone in the stream chat said you can mash it, and you can, and you can still get the timing. But I personally would learn the timing. Personally, I mean, you can mash it if you want, but I personally would learn the timing. But let's say you don't want to mash because, I don't know, you hate mashing, I guess, or you don't want to learn the timing, turn your brain off and just dial a combo. Impress all your friends and family with dial a combo. Like, you can do it literally while not looking at the screen. They'll be like, wow, you're a combo master. Little do they know. Little do they know. So that is dial a combo. It works for basically every combo starter with some exceptions. So obviously it doesn't work for this. Well, it does work for that, but that's the combo you get is pretty suboptimal. So it's like if you do into down forward 1, down forward 2, 1, Den 1, back 3. Yeah, look at that, 60. You really, yeah, you don't want to use it for that. I mean, that is definitely suboptimal. So for some combo starters, you 100% want to be doing like the optimal. So it's like, you know, that little nugget we just talked about. So that's definitely more optimal. You want to be doing that instead for something like a silent entry 3. So that's how that works, honestly. So in fact, I'd say that what interestingly with a lot of his combo paths, same thing with like forward back 2 1. What's his name? Down forward 3 down into Den 2 pretty much works on everything as well. So it's like, do you want to just go simple, turn your brain off, and just, you know, do the motions, or do you want to squeeze a tiny bit of extra damage and so on? And if you're elite skills, super amazing combo master, you can actually do the harder stuff, which is like, if I can actually pull it off. Imagine I pull it off first time. Yeah, I got it. Cool. So you can actually do stuff like that. Look at 72 damage. That was actually in the combo video, so something a bit like that. Some of the better Lars players will probably do like a jab, dash, down 4-2-1. That is not down 4-2-1. So jab, dash, down 4-2-1. They'll do something like that, which is a bit better, but I'd say if you're just looking for a basic combo starter, something like that. Okay, cool. Let's do some more nerdy stuff. What's some nerdy stuff too? So, actually, not even nerdy stuff, but actually, let me go back to whiff punishes. I think I explained a bit about whiff punishes, and I said you want to be doing back 3-4 for whiff punishes, right? So back 3-4 is his sort of de facto long range, I can't believe it hit me from that far whiff punish. Like, I can't believe he has half screen normals. It's an anime character. So I made an entire video about whiff punishes, which is on my channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just go to my channel and type in whiff punishes or Lars whiff punish, and the video will come up. But just to briefly explain, so whiff punishes in Tekken are very useful because it's like blocking is one thing, punishing is one thing on block, but honestly, if you can make your opponent whiff, that's actually a heck of a lot better. My KBD sucks. There we go. There's a bit better now. Okay, why am I messing it up? I think I'm messing it up because of when it comes back from the training flash. Yeah, you can't actually do it for a while. Anyway, so back 3-4 is really good, but up forward 3, and I know someone is laughing somewhere about that, namely the entire Lars Discord, but up forward 3 it's a pretty meme move. So Lars talk about it, we know it, we love it, but up forward 3, besides being, you know, it crushed my low, it crushed my mid, it crushed my everything. Well, realistically, the thing about up forward 3 that's actually amazing is its range. So it's criminally underpunished. The move is minus a billion. That's not true. It's like minus 20. It's minus a lot, and it actually doesn't crush a lot of lows. It actually crushes highs and some mids. Very few mids. So it's actually not really meant to be used against lows. If you see someone doing like a down 4, the down 4 will just hit you. So that said, that's not up 4-3 strength. Up 4-3 strength is its range. From somewhere about here, let's say. Nope, that's too far. I'm trying to get the exact range. The one thing I still struggle with is getting exact range. Trust me, it's a journey for everyone to learn stuff like optimal range. But from about here, let's say, look at that. So from about a good character length away, up 4-3 will hit someone. And it's even longer if they press a button. So if someone presses a button and you see it, like they whiff, you can just up 4-3 them. So up 4-3 is strong not just for the fact that it's like a meme move, just up 4-3. You can actually use it as a very strong whiff punisher. And it's personally, to me, it's my go-to whiff punish for close range. For mid to long range, back 3-4 is where it's at. So yeah, mid to long range I use back 3-4, but for close range, I use up 4-3, personally. And the reason I use up 4-3 is I don't like using, some people like using Arc Blast, I don't. The range stinks. From about there, I ain't hitting nobody with that. Some people get really good with Arc Blast range, but personally, I wouldn't rely on Arc Blast. I like Arc Blast better as a block punish for launch moves or for a sidestep Arc Blast, like so. Personally, I use up 4-3, because personally, up 4-3 has a lot of range, and quite frankly, if someone presses a button, dear God, it hits way harder. It hits way harder than you, well, it hits way deeper, I should say. Forward back 2-1. So Claw in the chat brings up a good point. Forward back 2-1 has some pretty freaking good range too. That was not the range. It has pretty freaking good range too. So about there, let's say, yeah. So same thing. And once again, if someone whiffs a move or whatever, it has an extra range. Forward back 2-1 is an amazing whiff punish, and it's a very powerful combo starter. It's one of his most powerful combo starters, honestly. So that's what you want to do. Personally, the only reason I don't use forward back 2-1 for whiff punishes is because I suck. No, I'm just kidding. It's not because I suck. It's just because personally I find it easier, and you probably find it easier too, to just do that, which is just up 4-3, as opposed to in neutral you're doing your whole sidestep, you're KBDing, you're doing whatever, and you're waiting for someone to whiff, and from all these complex movements you then do that, which I mean I just did because it's a demonstration, but in a match it's like being ready for them to whiff something and then being ready to is cool. Plus also personally, not only is just the up 4-3 easier, in my opinion, an easier input, I also find it easier to go to that because I think, I mean, not that it matters to my opponent, like they know freaking difference, but the biggest problem I have with 4 back 2-1 is it's a 2-hitting move. So keep in mind the following scenarios. You do forward back 2-1, the 2 whiffs, the 1 hits them, so you get a worse combo. Or worse, the 2 whiffs, the 1 gets blocked and you're minus 18 and you can get launched. And that's why I don't really love using it for a whiff punisher, personally. Obviously, if you whiff up 4-3, you're still minus a billion, and then good players will punish it. But I just personally would rather rely on a single hitting launcher that has roughly the same range as forward back T1, as opposed to a double hitting launcher, which can sometimes whiff on the first hit, giving you a worse combo, or just getting, blocked and you get screwed over. I mean, that said, the combo damage isn't terrible if you hit the 1. It's still fine. Like, let's just use the combo we showed earlier. You can still get okay damage. Obviously, that's not optimal, that's not what you want, but that's still not terrible damage. So, it's not actually that bad of a thing. So, let's say for if you're feeling unsure about the range, just back 3 for him. Works all the time, works really well, goes really far. But once you start to get that up 4-3 range, trust me, you're going to be upsetting people. You're going to be really upsetting people, real nice and simple like. That's the thing. So forward back 2-1 is really good. If you can get confident with that, honestly, you'd be a freaking god, honestly. In fact, just real quick, just to show you in terms of combos, there's actually a alternative combo which is it only really works with counter hit down 2 and forward back 2-1. But the combo I actually like using is a bit of a hybrid of the Season 1 and 2 and Season 3 combo. The way it works is this. So just follow the following sequence. So this works for this, counter hit that, and for forward back 2-1. That's not forward back 2-1. And for forward back 2-1. So it is forward back 2-1, 1-2-3 starter. Watch this. Forward 1-2-3, then 1, down 4-2-1. So same damage, 68, but I like that. But look how far they go. That's got a lot of carry. pretty simple inputs, not difficult at all, right? Same kind of thing, and I really like that combo personally. So, you know, let's say you get really godlike at your whiff punishes, and you're hitting that basically all the time. That's really good. In Season 1, you'd probably be hitting roughly 66 to 68 if you're good, but honestly, you can be hitting the 72, which I find still a bit, not difficult as such, but I still find it takes some timing, it takes a little bit of effort. Oop, and I messed it up already. Woo! Demonstrations are fun. Let's see if I can get it this time. Well, you know, this is what happens. That's fine. Honestly, it's... Oop. That's right. Well, look, you get the idea. The point is, if you can hit this consistently, then obviously you're hitting 72 every time. I actually don't think you need to be doing it. If we kind of get into the nitty-gritty of... I'm dashing too far. If you get into the nitty-gritty of doing combos like this, it really becomes a matter of how much do you care about squeezing out those extra few points. Because honestly, with the combos I've shown you so far, they're doing 68 damage. And I don't know if you've been around Tekken for a long time. 68 damage is a lot. Characters have 170 health in this game. 170 health, and your combos are doing 68 to 70 for each one. I mean, I just do the math. Plus the wall, you're doing way more than... How am I not hitting this? Plus the wall, you're doing way more than that. Hold on, I will read your comment in a second, Sixto. Just give me a second once I hit this stupid combo, which... Well, I hit it earlier. Like, first try. Jesus Christ, there we go. Anyway, so you're hitting 72 damage per combo, right? And that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Like, you know, literally, it is actually a lot of damage. So, question from the stream chat. Did we establish if move den to down forward 1 to down forward 2-1 didn't work on all characters? No. I mean, what unique circumstance are you referring to? Are you referring to... which combo? Are you like... den 2, down forward 1... Oh, I know what you mean. You mean down forward 3 too? Or which one are you referring to? Because I'm not actually sure. Okay, den 2 to down forward 1? Down forward 2-1? So, as an... okay, so combo starter, den 2... down forward 1 to down forward 2-1. Huh. Oh, that. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, so... Well, Sixto in the chat talks about... So, this is a combo starter, which is good, but this doesn't work on all characters. So, it's working on Lars because he's tall and he's got long legs, but... a lot of characters that doesn't work on, unfortunately. There's a lot of really situational stuff. In fact, let me show you something spooky. So this combo I'm about to do right now doesn't work on Lars. Like, ever. Like, that thing I just tried to do just now is never going to work on Lars, ever. It's never going to work on characters like that. But, and I'm going to simple select with the power of simple select. Thank you, Base Harada-san. With the power of simple select, I'm going to show you a combo that looks pretty disturbing when you see it, but only works... weirdly enough, on short characters and female characters because reasons. So that combo I just tried to do on Lars didn't work at all. And it's never going to work because reasons. No, check this out. Oh, no, trust me, check this out. This combo I just tried to do on Lars is going to work on her. Once I don't drop it, that is. Lol. What? Look at that! What? Brain dead! What? Why did that work? Why did that work? So for some disturbing reason, shorter characters get hit harder by combos like that. We're anime now. This is a Kai combo on Milia Rage or Chip. Like, I literally just did a small body combo in Tekken. That's basically what that was. Because she's shorter, because she's lighter, she gets hit by a worse combo. As in worse for her, that is. Than if she was actually taller. Isn't that weird? It's like combo weight almost. Like, characters actually have, like, combo weight, weirdly enough. So this combo works on characters like Eliza and shorter female characters, but it doesn't work on male characters. Isn't that interesting? There's a lot of situations stuff like that. So the combo that Sixto just told me in the chat, let's see if it works on Eliza. Oh, it does. But it kind of looks like it's almost going to drop, though, I will say. It looks a little bit like it's going to drop. And I feel like I'd have to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so from certain ranges, it doesn't look like it works. Like, the back three doesn't quite work on tip. So, yeah, so situational combos are definitely a part of the game. It's one of those weird things. Okay, now Sixto says in the chat, now do down back 4 counter into crouch cancel down forward 3. Hell no. Listen, like, you do realize this is like a tutorial. I ain't about to embarrass myself spending 30 minutes trying to do a crouch cancel combo. In fact, I don't even think I've tried that one. Down 4-3, down 4-3, then 2. Man, that's okay. Ooh, actually, hold up. That said, you want to see some meme combos? Hold up. In fact, let me don't do that. Let me see if I can pull this off. I've done this before, but let me see if I can pull this off. You're probably thinking, what is Justice up to? Oh, you'll see soon enough. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I promise. I promise. I know what I'm doing. I promise. Just believe in me. Believe in the heart of the up 4-3, and you'll see. I don't think it works on Eliza. Hold on. Let me bring back Lars. So you're probably thinking, is Justice out of his mind? Yes. But that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do right now. I promise. I promise. You'll see. This is a real thing. I'm not making this up. This is real. Do not attempt to adjust your TV screen. Wait a minute. Did they take it out of the game? No way. Wait. Oh, I think I did it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Damn. The timing's weird though. The timing's very difficult though. Man, and the distance is really messed up too. Oh, dude. Okay, so it kind of works, but the timing's a bit messed up though. This weirdly enough, if you can believe it, this was actually easier in season 2. I think it's because they changed the distance he is from doing counter hit down back 4. So this combo is actually a lot harder than it looks. But okay, fine. I'm gonna spill the beans. You can do counter hit down back 4 and up 4-3. This is a real thing. No meme, no troll. This is a real thing. Except as you can tell, it's super difficult and super finicky, and it's very hard to land. So if I can land it on stream, that'll be pretty awesome. But I wouldn't hold my breath. It's actually very difficult, honestly. It's actually very tricky. Because the down forward 1 as well, it just makes it harder to hit. I mean, you can obviously do while standing too, but then you don't get a real combo. But I say you do while standing too, I don't get while standing too. I am not getting while standing too. What is going on? Huh. It's one of those meme combos. It's not really going to give you anything. It's not really going to do anything. It's just whatever. Point is that that's a combo, and I mean, you can spend however long in training mode trying to figure it out, but yeah. So here's something I found out the other day. I've been spending a lot of my time, okay, back to sort of the more nerdy stuff, counter hits and such. I was spending a lot of my time trying to explain to people that the back 2-1 counter hit, you have to tech it correctly. I don't think that's the case. Here, a bit of pro tip for you. I actually suspect that back 2-1 is untechable. This is no joke. This is no troll, not CPU. I don't think you can tech it, or at least I think the tech window is super tight, like actually super tight. So I'm going to do back 2-1 counter hit with CPU locked, and I'm going to mash it. It's guaranteed. Yeah, look at this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record him doing it. I'm just gonna do the combo sequence. You know, the brain dead combo I've been showing you today. All right. Now I'm gonna let him do it to me, and I'm gonna mash tech like a madman, and I'm gonna get not hit by his move. Hold up. Yeah, so I'm mashing tech. Yeah, you can't tech that. So initially, I thought you just have to tech it, but as it turns out, no, you actually can't tech it. So I don't know if that's working as intended or broken or what, because like that seems very broken to me. Like why is that untechable? Like that's messed up. That is actually messed up. Like look at that. That is a lot of damage for a move that's only -10. That's crazy. Leo has it. I know, listen. The point is, every motherfucker in this game, oops, I got demonetized. Every idiot in this game has got a safe or slightly unsafe counter hit, and Lars just didn't have it for 2 years. So now that he has it, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, do people know that it's untechable? Damn, that's messed up. You can also pick up with Den 1. Oh, can you? Actually, see, I've never tried Den 1, actually. Let's give it a try. Yes, you can. I wonder, is the combo that great though if you do that? What can you get? You probably get like a Season 2 combo, I think. Oh, yes, you can. Nice. Alright, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, which means you can probably do my favorite new Rage Drive combo. Hold on. That's way too far, Jesus Christ. Ooh, tight. Nice! That works. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Stream Chat. So you can actually do stuff like that. That's awesome. So back to one counter, it's pretty cheap, as you can tell. And it's delayable, too. So it's like you can do it pretty late like that, and if people press a button, they just get hit. I mean, as far as I can tell, you can probably step the back 2-1 if you time it right, and obviously it's -10, which for some characters like Mishima's is a knockdown because they get a 1-1-2 and such. But I'd say if we're going to talk about counter hits that are really good, 2-1-3 is the GOAT. Just that. Because that, excuse me, that used to knock away. That used to just knock down in Season 2 and 1, but now it's you get a combo. Now you actually get a full combo, and it freaking hurts. So just let it rip, do whatever big combo you want. So 2-1-3, because it's 2-1 is 10 frames. So 2-1, the 2, that is 10 frames. And you have 2-1-4, which is a high that knocks down. And 2-1-3, which is a mid that now actually gets a counter hit combo. So let's put guard all. Just keep in mind that both 2-1-4 and 2-1-3 are not, and I know they're not natural combos. I meant to do guard all. So 2-1-4, they can block the 4. Stop blocking, please. Did I put them all together? I'm an idiot. Haha. So 2-1-4, not natural. 2-1-3, also not natural. They're not natural combos, so that's not, you can't use them like that. That said, and this is a pretty big deal. That said, check this out. So obviously 2-1-4, as I mentioned, is not a natural combo. But look at this. 1-4 is if the opponent, if you whiff the first hit of 2-1-4 and you get the 1-4, the 4 is guaranteed. But notice if I do counter hit 2-1-4, it doesn't work. But if I do whiff 2-1-4, the 4 hits them. Look at that, 39 damage, solid, clean counter hit confirmed. Similarly, it works for 2-1-3, right? So you whiff the 1. You get the 1-3, sorry, you whiff the 2, sorry, and you get the 1-3, and it hits him. But keep in mind, you don't get the counter hit crumple. It's nothing messed up like you whiff the 2 and you get 1-3 and you launch them. That would be broken. If you could whiff 2 and get 1-3 and it counter hits them, that'd be messed up. That'd be hilarious if you could do that. So no, that's not how that works. That would be incredibly stupid if you could do that. But 2-1-3, powerful combo starter. And honestly, you can. Here's the thing that people used to do all the time. You can start doing that BS that every other person who plays a character. Okay, picture this: you're playing online, someone does this, right? You ever seen that before? And I'm not talking about Lars. I'm talking about every other character where they just whiff strings in neutral. They whiff strings in neutral because right? Usually their last hit freaking counter hits you or something stupid like that. That's why people whiff strings in neutral. And guess what? Lars players can do it too. So honestly, now that we have that BS, we can do the same thing too. We can just whiff our strings in neutral, then press a button on the final hit, and we get a combo. Isn't that cool? Right? Now we get combos too, right? Wow. Look at that. Oh no, you press the button in neutral. Oh, I'm sorry, 76 damage. Like, you see what I mean? Like, so now we get to start doing stuff like that as well. And also, same thing, yeah, as Sixto in the chat just mentioned, 1-1-1 is a counter hit knockdown string. I actually find this pretty brutal because in neutral, let's say you're doing your jab, whatever, you're down 4-2, and then if you suspect someone presses a button, you just let that rip. Obviously, it's -14, so you don't want to just be spamming it. -14. It's not a natural combo anymore, like at all. Like literally, 1 doesn't go into 2 and it doesn't go into 3. But as far as I'm aware, 2 goes into 3. Yeah, 2 goes into 3. So if any of the string is counter hit of the 1-1-1 is a counter hit, it will knock them down. Or if the first hit's a counter hit, all 3 will hit and you'll get a knockdown. And it is confirmable. You just kind of have to look for it. You can abuse it if you want. I mean, some people abuse 1-1-2 and it works just fine. But I personally would try and hit confirm it. So in terms of his counter hits, what you want is back 2-1, right? You want that. You want 2-1-3. Right? And you want 1-1-1 for the knockdown. And that covers counter hits. You see what I mean? So, and if you remember, right, Den 2, obviously, same thing. I told you about frame traps earlier. So, frame traps in general, work similar to this. It's a bit tricky to show. Oh, actually, hold on. I keep saying it's a bit tricky. I keep forgetting I have CPU Lars. Let me do it. So, for the sake of argument, I'm gonna mash a button in the middle of this counter hit string. So I'm gonna do 213, right, with CPU Lars, and I'm gonna try and mash a button during that string, and watch what happens. So I tried to mash 1. That was me mashing 1 in the middle of that string. So I'm blocking 2-1, but I tried to press a button there. Keep in mind, 1 is a 10-frame jab. But because I'm at so much advantage during the 2-1, in attempting to press a button, when he presses 3, I get hit, and he gets a counter hit combo. And that's how counter hit frame traps work. If you have a counter hit string like that, and your opponent tries to press something, they'll get hit by the final hit, and you get a combo. That's how a basic frame trap works. 2-1-3, I'm mashing a button, I get hit. Oh, you think, 10 frame traps is super fast. No. If your opponent's frame traps are tight, you're not getting through that. You're just getting hit, you're getting a combo. So literally, if you're up close, you can just do stuff like that. Keep in mind that 2-1-3 is only -12, so the punish isn't even that bad. So there's honestly no reason to not do it. Like, I mean, it needs to be fair. That's Lars' 12-frame punish. Other 12-frame punishes aren't even that good. So honestly, there's no reason not to abuse it. I hate to say abuse it because it makes it sound stupid, but you can honestly just abuse it. Press buttons to victory. That's the fun thing. So 2-1-3, very powerful counter hit string. So alright, that's counter hits. So speaking of counter hits, let me show you the optimal paths for 2 of his strongest counter hit combos. So down back 4 now leaves you closer, which is nice. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, that's great, which means I can do tip range while standing 2. It is true, you can. So you can do that, tip range while standing 2, down back 2-1, down 4-2-1, then 1, back 3, send 1. Awesome. 64 damage. That's great. That's awesome. But close range, and this is the one I showed in my video, you can do that while standing 4. Actually, I messed it up. I forgot. I was about to do season 2 combo. So while standing 4, down back 2-1, down 4-2-1, then 1, back 3. How the hell did that miss on freaking Lars of all characters? Down 4-2-1, then 1, back 3-1. Alright, solid. 66 damage. What if I told you you can squeeze an extra 2 damage by using his brand new move, new in quotation marks, full crouch down 4-2. Check this out. Full crouch down 4-2, down back 2-1, down 4-2-1, then 1, back 3-1. Ouch! 68 damage for a counter hit? For a crouching counter hit? Oof, that sucks. In fact, the same thing works for counter hit send 2. So counter hit silent entry 2 gives you a combo. And same thing, check it out. Full crouch down 4-2, down back 2-1, down 4-2-1, then 1, back 3-1. Freaking ouch, dude. What is season 3? Is this an anime game? Man, no wonder everyone's complaining about season 3. This is an anime game. Like, look at that. That hurts. And that's for just a wrong guess. A wrong guess and you press the button. And suddenly I'm doing all this damage for no reason. Like, that really hurts. And it's not difficult either. There's no dash required. I don't have to, do that full sprint into down 4. I have to do that dash. I literally can just do that and just follow the motion. Down back 2-1, down 4-2-1. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy, right? That's really good. Similarly, and even though these aren't counter hit combos as such, the counter hit damage for hitting full combos is still really good too. So let's say you get a counter hit up forward 4, for example, which in neutral happens a lot because if your opponent's pressing a button, you counter hit them, you get that, and then you can get whatever follow up. So let me try and do the combo I've been dropping all day just to show you, just for max damage, just for the sake of max damage sake. And I'm sure someone will tell me that's not max damage, but whatever. Let me just show you the combo that I can do right now on stream for demonstration's sake. Let me not mess this up. I'm messing up the dash because I'm dashing too far. I think that's what it is. Freaking ouch. 76 freaking damage. But let me just do the simple brain dead easy combo. I should get 70, I believe. 72, never mind. That's counter hit up forward 4. I turn my brain off and I impress my friends with my dial-up combo. Ow. That's you just getting hit in neutral. Similarly, if you get hit by Send 3, it's something like this. Right? Once again, not that hard of a combo. Ow! I got hit in neutral pressing a button, and look how much damage I ate for it. Oof. So that's kind of the same thing. So in neutral, when you just do certain moves, I mean, the whole idea of neutral play is, you're moving around, You're trying to whiff punish and such. You're trying to do your pressure, and then eventually you throw out your orbital, you throw out your send 3, you throw out your whatever. You get your launcher, right? Same thing with forward back 2-1. Forward back 2-1 though, I should mention. Notice something. So let me turn off counter hit for 1 second. So up forward 4 is 20. In fact, all of his launchers are 20. 20, right? 20, and same thing. 20, but look at this. Up forward 4 is 24. Forward back to 1, on the other end, that's a backflip, is 22. But that's because only the 2 is hitting, and the counter hit is disappearing with the 2. You see what I mean? Because the first hit is 10, you're only getting 22, so it's only different with forward back to 1. Okay, so from the chat, Sixto is saying, don't you get more damage from down back 4, full crouch down forward 2, down forward 2, down forward 2? Oh, what? I'm sorry, what? What ghetto combo is that? Hold up. Double down forward 2 combo? Hold on. Full crouch down forward 2. Is it like down forward 2, down forward 2, 1? It's the same damage. I mean, is there another hit in there maybe? Although it looks like I could get more. I feel like that's actually pretty easy. Hold on. I don't know. Let me see. Full crouch down forward 2, down forward 2, down forward 2, 1. Can I sneak a jab in there? Oh, hold on. I think I can sneak a jab in there. Nope, it pushes him too far. Not sure what that combo is, but that does seem interesting. Can I do 4-2-1? Nope, I can't do 4-2-1. Maybe I need to not do Den 1. Maybe I need to do down 4-2-1. Oh, sorry, down forward 1. Because down forward 1 might actually be, in this case, what I want. Let me actually try it. So full crouch, down forward 2, down forward 2, 1, dash. Maybe dash down forward 1 perhaps. That may be the ticket. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, for now, it allows you to hit Den 1, down forward 3, Den 2 ender. Interesting. I think that's something I'll have to lab later. But that is very interesting for sure. Hit you. So Den 1, down forward 3, Den 2 ender. Really? That's very fascinating. I'm curious what, because I mean we're still unlocking sort of the mysteries of season 3 as it were, so there's still quite a bit we don't know yet. I think it'll be very fascinating to figure out sort of the optimal combo paths, but for the moment, I actually don't mind this combo. It does keep him a bit close, but it's interesting that despite the way Den 1 hits, you don't really get anything afterwards. Like 4-2-1 looks like it would work. Perhaps I'm just hitting it too late. Let's see, down forward 1, nope. So perhaps I am just hitting it too late, maybe that's what it is. Oh well. Well, be that as it may, I think whatever works, works. So, as I was saying earlier, that when it comes to counter hits, they're just very powerful and neutral anyway, and that's why if you're doing the optimal stuff, that's not... there we go, send 3. If you're doing the optimal stuff, you're actually hitting pretty hard. Just like that. So it's really decent stuff. You might say that, well, Season 3, everyone's doing high damage, so who cares? Well, who cares? Sure. But it still matters to be hitting that hard anyway. I still think it's very useful, honestly. Okay, so another question from Sixto. What about down back 4 counter hit? Full crouch down forward 2, down forward 2, 1, Den 2... Oh, okay, that's a good question. So you just do down forward 2, 1 immediately. That is a good idea. It's like a Season 2 combo. That's actually worse. Bummer. Yeah, that looks a bit like a Season 2 combo. In fact, the combo I did in Season 2 was something like that. It was like... Yeah, it was like that, which is 65. That's what I did. Can you down forward 1? That's a good question, friendo. Yes, you can, but it's the same damage. It's 68. So, good attempt. Can you down forward 1? Yeah, no. It's roughly the same damage. Excuse me. So I think we're probably doing fine either way. No problemos there. So it seems to be that the optimal combo routes are we're still figuring out. Still a bit finicky, honestly, but as far as I can tell, that's sort of the best thing to do. And if only I could do that meme combo, that meme down back 4 combo with the up forward 3. Like, why is it so difficult? It's a bit strange. It's a little bit strange, honestly. Oh, so by the way, I feel like I haven't explained this well enough, but maybe because let me fix my face. The most recently, I released the long overdue punish video for Mr. Harong Marn's Leg himself. I finally released that video, which I'd been planning for a while, but finally decided to release it. Now, uh, even though I think a lot of people have seen, but this is years old news. Like, this is over a year ago when my tweet blew up when I discovered this. So it's not like this is any new news at all, because it's not. But now that I'm on stream, it's actually worth going through it, just, live and unedited, because some people might think, oh, it's doctored, the footage is doctored. Look, there's something you need to understand about this that I think we're still not fully cognizant of. I put the rage on the wrong person. But I'm just going to show you right now. So one or two people were confused about this, rightly so, because if you didn't see the vid from last year, or you didn't see the extended video, I'm going to demonstrate it right now, so, we're going to set the record straight. So, yes, you know what's coming. You probably know what's coming. Those of you who've seen this before, like, oh god, here we go. Check this out. So, as we all know, and we unfortunately have to put up with, Harong Super is safe. Like, entirely safe. Like, actually entirely safe. There's nothing you can do. There's no punish that you can do that can hit him. Lars has no normal that's going to hit him. Nothing, right? If you block it, that's it. He's got his turn, whatever. The only way to really avoid it is to do like a big brain sidestep at the last minute, but boy, it's hard. So you have to do like a big brain sidestep at the very last minute. But you have to be looking for it, and otherwise you're just going to get smacked up. Like that. So you have to do like a big brain sidestep at the last minute in order to beat that. What if I told you... Stop that. What if I told you you didn't need to do any of that? What if I told you that Harong, this guy, this mofo, what if I told you that he, despite being the only character to have a safe, entirely safe, cannot be punished by anyone in the cast, super, what if I told you that Lars can beat his moves clean? What if I told you that? Don't believe me? Observe. I'm sorry, what? Do your eyes deceive you? No. No, that happened. Look at my inputs on the screen. That's me mashing up forward 3. For some reason, and this is a year old, by the way, so this isn't new news, but for anyone who hasn't seen it, which is still a few people, for some reason, Lars' up forward 3 can beat the only safe super in the game, which is a mid and a super and has armor. Lars' up forward 3 beats Harong super clean. Observe. He does it, I mash it, I beat him. There's no timing. There's no big brain trying to, guess it from a certain... No. He does it, you mash that up for 3, you win. Except in that situation, and there's a reason for that. So the only situation where you lose is the distance. If you try to... I love how I'm trying to disprove and he does anyway. If you try to mash it from a certain angle, you'll just get hit. But from close range, it works. Basically guaranteed. Basically guaranteed. If he tries to do it to you, you mash it up for 3 and you get... But I think that's because it was off angle. So if he hits you from a certain angle, you get hit. But in every other circumstance... I still can't believe when I see it. So, story time. Story time with JST. How did I discover this? When the game came out back in 2017, I made a punishes video for supers. So I make punishes obviously for every character, but I made a punishes video for supers. And I explained at the time that, okay, so every super in this game is punishable, every character can punish it with a basic punish, right? Fair enough, easy, straightforward, we all know this. Every character can punish it, right? Then I said, with the exception of Harong, his super is entirely safe, so just block it, whatever, right? That's what I said. Now, having said that, this is, I don't know, some 5 months later? No, a year later, honestly. So 20, oh my god. I love how I turned down my thing and it just came on anyway. So some 5 or so, no, 5 to 6 months later, even I think probably a year later, I got a comment on the video that said, "Hey, did you know Lars is up 4-3 can beat Harong Super?" My first reaction is like, "You must think I'm an idiot." Like at this point, I played Lars for over a year. This is like season 1 before season 2. I'm like, "You must think I'm stupid." Like, what kind of low tier YouTube troll is that? Yeah, sure. A DP can beat someone's armored super. Yeah, okay, sure, I'll believe that. Alongside the Call of Duty 4 stairway glitch. Yeah, because we all fell for that one. That said, I thought, let me go check it out. So I went to my Just Tekken, booted up. I'm like, all right, well, let's see what this guy's talking about. Up 4-3 beats it. I mean, all right. I did it. I'm like, oh my god. Does anyone know about? Is this a glitch? Is this intended? I put it on Twitter. I put it on Reddit. It blew up. Like everyone was tweeting it, retweeting it. It was just joking. But the funny thing is, nobody was saying, "Boo, the cheat, broken, patch it," like the 4-2-1 thing. You know what most people's reaction was? Most people's reaction was, good. Harong deserves it. A lot more people were happier that Harong deserved it than the fact that Lars had it. So nobody's really disturbed by the fact. Some people are like, he just crushes moves anyway. So the fact of the matter is, Harong has a completely safe mid super, and Lars just beats it for free. And that, my friends, is Tekken 7. It's very disturbing. I don't know why it exists in the game. I mean, let's try and freeze frame it for a second. Oh my god, I think I did it too soon. Whoa, that didn't look right. So I did it too soon, so you saw him armor it. So I think, disturbingly, it's better to do it on reaction. So like, you literally have to do it on reaction. If you try to do it at like an anticipation, you'll die. But look, the second the super freeze happens, you have so much time. Okay, I paused it barely. It's hard to see behind the menu, but you can kind of see that, right? You can kind of see the leg is somewhere in Lars's pelvis, in his left pelvis, and my man is just going right through it. Look at that, and he just crushes it for free. So, for whatever reason, he has a safe super, and he just goes through it. Oops, except when you're a million miles away. Now, little known. Oh, there is a thing though. Hello, V Neil. Welcome to the stream. Thing? What other thing? I'd like to know what this thing is. So, interestingly, little known fact, there is actually another character whose super he can crush, and it's not the character you think it would be. I made a video about this before, but I can actually show you once again. You have to be in neutral guard. Oh, do you mean in neutral guard in order to beat something? Because I know neutral guard is like how you beat, like, say, Heihachi 4. In fact, let me show you that. We're doing a large stream, so this is all relevant. So let me... What's her super, actually? Move list. Eliza's super is forward... No, is that back 3+4? Okay, so let me just record her doing her super. Alright, cool. Eliza's super. So Eliza's super, I mean, you've probably seen it a million times. Yeah, check this shit out. Okay, nope, didn't work that time. So this one's a bit harder, but yes, I know what you're thinking, but trust me. Yes, so it can beat hers too. It's a bit weird, but my guess is because she's technically jumping. Because she's in a jumping animation. You're not beating it so much as you're anti-airing it, if that makes sense. So she jumps, like look, she physically jumps when she does her rage art. So what happens is, if you up for 3, you're actually just beating it. That said, I mean, obviously hers is just punishable anyway, so why in God's green earth would you ever risk up 4-3ing it where you can just block and punish? The answer is style points, obviously. That's the only reason to do it. Obviously. So... Oh, so according to V-Neil, if you hold back and try to beat Harong's Rage Art, I'm pretty sure it won't work. I think you can block... Well, you're right if you say that, but the thing is, when the super freeze happens, you can literally just let go of your input and mash up 4-3 and you'll just go right through it. So, for as much as you say that, the fact of the matter is you can actually just mash it. Like, there's no science to it. But, let's say, since I'm obviously not just going to shoot you down, obviously let us take a look at it to demonstrate specifically what the person in the chat is talking about. Talking about actually going from block to up 4-3, because you very much might be right. In the circumstances where it's happened, I have been anticipating, because I've hit a few people with it, both offline and online, as in the Harong thing. So, I was typically just looking for it, so I did up 4-3. So let me just record him doing the super. So for the sake of argument, let me flip. Oh, he's already doing it. Let me hold back. Well, okay, so the tricky thing with this is I'm holding back. I'm holding back already. I don't know. It looks like it worked to me. It's a bit tricky because when I'm holding back, I'm kind of walking away, so that's actually making the distance worse. No, but look, it still worked. I just went from holding back to up forward 3 and it worked. So holding back, and then the second I see the super freeze, up forward 3. Oops, didn't work that time. It's a bit tricky because of the thing. So hold back, up forward 3. So I think it's more to do with the distance than it does the actual thing. Because honestly, the second I see the super freeze, I can just go to up forward 3 and just mash it. Like that. So no, I think you're right insofar as it messes up the distance or it messes up your input, but I don't think it necessarily prevents you from doing it. It's more that it might mess up your distance or it might mess up your positioning. So I would say that it's inconsistent when you hold back. Yeah, I would agree. That's the compromise I'll make. It's inconsistent. If you're holding back, but let's say for the sake of argument you're playing and you're in neutral, right? And then you suspect that Harlong's going to do it, then yeah, like chance if you probably have enough time to just stop, wait, and just let him do it. You know what I mean? But you're right, if you're holding back, but if you anticipate on the other hand, then you're fine. So yeah, like Sixto says, if you're holding back, then you release it during the super flash in time, then you're fine. But okay, but you know, but you're right, it's inconsistent. So that is probably the one caveat. Now I'm gonna show you the bane of everyone's existence. Forward 4-2. Heihachi forward 4-2 is a pain. It's a pain, and Lars has such a pain punishing it. But there is what I like to call the dream punish. Now he doesn't need super, that would be horrific. So let me repeat this a-hole doing this move. So forward 4-2. We all know it, we all hate it. Now, to keep things clear, forward 4-2 is, as far as I'm aware, minus 16, but with enough pushback that you can't get a normal punish. So look, if I'm holding back, I can't punish that easily, but depending on the spacing, so from about here, I can't punish that, right? I can't. But if I neutral block, I get him. You see what I mean? If you're holding back, it increases the pushback from the forward 4-2, so you're not going to be able to block it, but you're not going to be able to punish it. But if you're neutral blocking, that you do unblockable. Whoa! If you're neutral blocking, you get him. Except that was terrible spacing. But the problem is that you have to really believe in the punish. Even then, you still don't quite get it. There you go. Do you see what I mean? In fact, the one thing I'll tell you is this. If you don't want to do that because, I mean, you're risking a launch punish just to launch punish him, here are the things you can do to punish it. Back one is pretty safe. A safe bet. It hits him. 17 damage. Obviously, that's not what you want. But that's not terrible. So even if I'm holding back, back one is not a terrible option. So just hold back, back one. Not a terrible option, but not great either. You can also do down back 2-1 as well. But that's only if you want to be in his face. You can do down back 2-1, but it's good because you get frame advantage, right? So down back 2-1, but that's also a bit harder. And then you get frame advantage, which is nice. But back one, I'd say, is what you want to do if because I mean, look at it this way. Heihachi's going to throw out forward 4-2, not randomly, but kind of in neutral. So if you're not expecting it, like, just hold back one is honestly the best you can get. But the dream punish is neutral block, forward back 2-1. That's the dream punish. That's how you deal with that stupid move. It's actually just very difficult. But honestly, if you're holding back, the chance of you hitting it is very slim because the pushback is going to mess you up. But if the range is correct, you got the optimal range, but yeah, you like see what I mean. I was holding back, I was really far away. I blocked it at tip range, I didn't get it. You have to be super close. But a good Heihachi is not going to let you do that. But at neutral block range, at tip range, you can get it. But it's hard. So honestly, I wouldn't rely on it. I think it's great that that's the option, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult to get that consistently. So forward 4-2 is just going to be the bane of your existence forever because it's just very hard to hit him with that. But trust me, if you suspect a Heihachi loves doing forward 4-2, am I recording a video or something? No, actually. So this is the, I don't know if you're asking because of any particular reason, but no, this isn't a recording. This is actually just a stream where I'm just going to talk about this stuff, and I'm going to export this to YouTube. Because I figured that normally I do my punish videos, I do my combo videos and such, but I wanted to have a much more long-form version that I can actually explain stuff and take questions from the stream chat, as opposed to, you know, making it, because talking about all of this in a structured video would be very long and kind of annoying and take all these edits, whereas streaming it and exporting it to YouTube is much easier and much more interactive too. So I'm not recording a video, I'm actually just streaming it, and then the archive will be on YouTube, assuming Twitch doesn't screw me over. Oh, and I don't get demonetized. But yeah, so Forward 4-2, I mean, basically, the purpose of this is to cover all of the more complex Lars stuff that is harder to explain in like a few words or even a combo video. So Forward 4-2 is a real bitch, but the way to deal with it is to neutral block forward back 2-1. That is not forward back 2-1. Neutral block forward back 2-1, but it's hard, and you have to really believe. You have to really believe in it, because look, if your spacing's off by even a little bit, then you've got a problem. How come you're not doing down forward 3? To beat forward 4-2, you mean? That works, true, but I mean, it's still not consistent, and also down forward 3-3 isn't a it's not a natural combo. And also, I mean, keep in mind, down forward 3, that's 15, but what the heck? Down forward 3 is 15, but back 1 is 17, so I'd rather personally do back 1, which I mean still kind of whiffs, but I'd still do back 1, which is 17 and is a bit safer than down forward 3, which, I mean, I don't know, is slightly less damage, you don't get as much off of. I do suppose that if you do down forward 3, you're kind of in his face again, which is good, so you can then set up something like that, but obviously that's not a real frame trap, unless he does something like that, but that's not real, that's just because of the CPU. You get the idea. So one thing I will do is that let's try and show all these things in tandem. Now I'm going to set the CPU to like do stuff. The CPU in Tekken's not the smartest. It kind of just has the same patterns and it doesn't really adapt to the stuff you're doing, but it is useful insofar as dealing with like punishes and just doing general game plan. So I wish the CPU was a bit more robust. I wish it was a versus CPU, because in this game the only options you have are CPU and training or arcade mode. Treasure Battle is a bit too wacky in my opinion, and also once you hit TGP offline you start getting less variety, but the only thing you can really use to sort of train a moving dummy is versus CPU. So with versus CPU you can train out certain things. You can look for whiff punishes, you can practice your punish, you can practice your spacing, you can practice your combo confirms, and so on. So I typically just use it as a way to just practice like different scenarios. Whoa, he just does tsunami kick just like that. So like this is me doing Den 1 counter hit setups. So let's actually just focus specifically on Den 2 counter hit setups. Man, my man is just letting that rip. So let me just focus on that. So what I'm going to do is going to knock him down, Den 2, as Oki, until he gets hit by it. So I'm trying to just knock him down, but when I knock him down I'm going to do Den 2. And then into back 4. And just keep doing. Oh boy, CPU. Hey, actually, going in. Okay, so did you see that? So what I did was I did Den 2 as Oki, as an on get up, into back 4. And because Den 2, as I explained at the start of the stream, is +7, if you press a button and I do back 4, you're eating the back 4, guaranteed. There's nothing they can do about that. Similarly, if I do Den 2, oops, before I just got counter hit. If I do Den 2 into Arc Blast, I'm trying to make him get hit by it, it's a bit tricky. No, stop getting counter hit. Yeah, you see what I mean? Same thing. I did Den 2 into Arc Blast, forward 1+2. I get forward, Arc Blast guaranteed because they pressed the button. Same thing. I'm +7, you get hit. Free. Guaranteed. Try saying that to Yoshi. You know, listen. There are over 40 characters in Tekken. If I try to explain unique character-like instances, we're going to be here forever. Because Sixto is right. Yoshi's a whole different like ball game. I don't want to... I ain't going to talk about Yoshimitsu. That's a whole different... Yeah, Den 2 hits grounded. In fact, you see that flip right over I just did? If you don't tech that correctly, you will die. Like, you'll actually just die. Because people don't know the Den 2 hits grounded. And it will always hit grounded. In fact, it will hit grounded until you die unless you tech roll up or down. If you don't tech roll, you will die. You'll just keep getting hit. Like literally, you will just keep getting hit. because it flips you over like that. See? The computer tech rolls because it knows how to tech roll. Nice tech. The computer tech rolls because it knows how to tech roll. But if you don't tech roll correctly, you will just die. And I've literally killed people just by hitting them repeatedly with that move. In fact, if I can use my elite skills in video making, it's probably going to ruin the stream. I can actually show you an example of where this has happened. So there was a match I played at some point. So let me actually pull it up because I can actually show you this as an example. I played a match a while ago online where I had this exact thing happen. So I can actually prove my exact thing if I can find it. And it was a case where somebody didn't know, because they didn't, somebody didn't know that you're supposed to tech roll a certain way, and they just got messed up. So let me quickly pull up the, ooh, that's loud. Let me quickly pull up the video, and I'm gonna, let's see, window capture. Gonna window capture, nope, that ain't it. VLC, okay, cool. Stream, let me know if you can see that. So I'm now gonna video capture my VLC screen. You can turn it down before it blows our ears off. So tell me if you can see. So this is a match I was playing online. I'm not sure if it can, I don't think it's capturing. Yeah, the video's not capturing. Very bizarre. Why is it not capturing the video? Huh. Why is it not capturing the video? What the heck? Okay, alright, streaming's a blow up. I'm capturing VLC, but it's not capturing the video itself. That doesn't make any sense to me. Strange. I may have to do display capture because I don't know why window capture is not working. Window capture tends to be finicky. I don't love display capture. Honestly, display capture usually messes things up, so let me do display capture instead. Now you can see everything. Ah! You can see the player, but you can't see the video itself. Let me push it back a little bit further. Let me see how badly the frames are with display capture. Oh, it's not terrible. Okay, whatever. You can see the stream now. Let me find where it happened. It happened. So this is one of my online matches, and I can't remember for the life of me where it happened. But I basically did the exact thing I was just talking about. Oh wait, oh there it is. So I skipped a bit too far ahead. But yeah, so after I hit this guy with this combo, just watch this following sequence. 1, 2, 3. Like, so you see what I mean? That's just Den 2 repeatedly because he didn't know how to tech it. And oh, the same thing happened in this round actually. So the same thing happened. I knock him down, Den 2. Den 2. He doesn't know how to tech it. Den 2. Look, he's dying slowly because he don't know how to tech it, but he presses a button and he gets hit. So that's Den 2 hitting repeatedly because someone doesn't know how to tech it. If you don't tech that correctly, you eat shit. Plain and simple. Let me show you that again. Look at his health. His health is basically at max. And once I get up, right, I knock him down. Look at that. From maximum health. He's slowly dying because he doesn't know how to tech Den 2. And now he's dead. Just like that. If your opponent doesn't know how to tech it, kill him. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Anyway. Let me get rid of that. Display capture. Back to the game. So if your opponent doesn't know how to tech Den 2, they'll die. Plain and simple. They will die. So if, like, honestly, if you're playing casuals, if you're explaining the game to people, you can be gracious. You can kind of be like, okay, this is Den 2. It works like this. You want to tech this. If you're playing ranked or tournament, kill them. If your opponent doesn't know how to tech it, just keep doing it. Because if they don't know what to do, they will die. You might say, oh, but Justice, that's not honorable. That's unfair. Psh, first of all, there's no honor in fighting games. Second of all, unfair? You know, what's unfair is people abusing down forward 1 and running 2 until you die, so why should you care about using your character's tools? Trust me, if your opponent doesn't know how to... Oh god, what's the tech of that one? If your opponent doesn't know how to deal with something you're doing, honestly, just keep using it like that. So just like on the CPU here, same thing. I did not realize that was minus 14. Very interesting. So same thing. If your opponent doesn't know how to deal with a thing that you're doing, just keep doing it until they die, and just frame trap them if they stand up. Because Den 2 just does everything. Like literally. So it's a bit hard to simulate it. Ooh. So okay, good thing CPU did that. The one thing that beats, the one thing that beats a Den 2 frame trap is something like a Power Crush. But then Power Crushes are armored moves, so of course they'd beat it. Not all Power Crushes would, because some Power Crushes have longer startups than others. But in his case, he did a Power Crush to beat it from startup, so that's why that worked. Oh, okay. Also, I missed the stream chat. It said, makes sense why he didn't know how to tech roll. Yeah, I mean, a lot of lasers just stay on the ground. I mean, in fact, here's a bit of sort of metagaming for you. The fact of the matter is, the majority of people who play Tekken are used to just staying on the ground because they're used to dealing with, like, get-up Oki. Like, they get up and they get hit by something. So people naturally will just stay on the ground, right? Are you saying Kazumi is not fair? I'm just gonna put this emote in the chat, and that's my answer to that. So, a lot of people are used to staying on the ground because they don't want to get hit by a move standing up, like for Oki. So a lot of people tend to stay on the ground because that's what they do in Tekken. Like, you stay on the ground when you don't get hit by something or whatever. Funnily enough, that works to Lars' advantage because Lars has a lot of stuff that hits on the ground, right? A lot of stuff that hits on the ground. And most people aren't aware of that. And that's why Den 2 will just keep hitting him. Like I showed you in that video just now, if they don't know how to tech it, they'll just keep getting hit until they die. And that's not something to be mad about, because you've basically exposed the gap in their knowledge. And there's so many people who I fight who lose a good 40% getting Den 2'd because they just don't know. You see what I mean? Although, now let's show you something a bit more nerdy. Let me show you some Discord tech. Hopefully the computer gets hit by it. They usually don't, but let me show you some Discord tech. So let me see if I can hit him with it. So, oh god, Sixter probably knows what's coming. What is the break for that? Is that a 1 or a 2? And I forgot it. I messed it up already. Woo! Nope. So the computer won't tech this correctly, so I don't think I'll get it. But, man, the computer just never techs it correctly. You see what I mean? If I can hit this, you're going to see what I mean in a second. And it's going to be very strange when you see it. But if the computer would tech it correctly, then I can actually hit him with it. You kind of understand what's coming. Oops, I didn't jump that. And if only the PC would tech it correctly. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what I just did there, as weird as that looked, was an unblockable. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I promise that wasn't unblockable. Let me explain. When you do, and this is no BS. When you do down 4-2-1, right? That's normally a combo start, and you want to do something like a forward 1-2-3. But when you do down 4-2-1, you do dash down 3-1, it puts them to your side. So down 3-1, Tesla Gravity it's a bit of a weird move. It kind of sucks in neutral. It's a low high. It stinks. You can react to it on hit and block. But what's weird about down 3-1 in combos is it brings you to his side. So for the messed up reason, if the opponent's quick get ups backwards, and I think it's is it back roll? I'm not sure which. It's not back roll, is it? Hold up. It's not back roll. It's a bit tricky to get the opponent to get the CPU to get hit by it, but I promise this works on human beings. So yeah, when they get up like that, they get hit. So it has to be a quick get up backwards, because what happens is your opponent is standing up at an angle. You're supposed to sidestep left. I'm supposed to sidestep left, or they're supposed to sidestep left? Because, I mean, I will admit I don't fully... Oh, I'm supposed to sidestep left. As in, I'm supposed to sidestep left in the combo, you mean? I'm supposed to sidestep left in the combo, you mean? Because I'm just dashing? Or... Down 4-2-1, down 3, sidestep left for 1+2. Oh, right. I see what you mean. I kind of get what you're getting at. But although I'm not faster than that, alright. Ooh, would you look at that? Yep, so same BS. Same shit, different toilet. Hold on, let me see if I can get the full sequence. Damn, that's messed up. So basically what I'm doing is I'm hitting the opponent on their side so they physically cannot block. It is a literal unblockable. So you know, like those weird jump over unblockables you see in the corner? It's a literal unblockable because your opponent cannot block when they stand up. Disturbing? Yes. Useful? Certainly. Are people going to get hit by it all the time? No. Because honestly, in every casual or tournament I've used it, people see it once and they never get hit by it again. I mean, because look, if you do this into that, they're like, oh, okay, I know what's coming. Then they'll just stay down. So you don't get anything from it. It's pretty cool in Looney Tunes the first time it happens, but after that, the chance of you hitting them with it is fairly slim, honestly. So I wouldn't rely on it being like this amazing be all and end all, but it's cool. It's cool, but I don't necessarily think it's something that you're gonna hit people with constantly. It looks pretty baller when you hit it the first time, but people, yeah, okay, so let me read what Sixto says in the chat. If they get scared from when you do it, people start staying on the ground and get up block if they see the den, dynamic entry. Down back 4 hits grounded, it can only be blocked if they commit to holding down back after down 3-1 Oki. Yeah, correct. So if they stay on the ground, you have extra options, you have extra Oki possibilities. So say they see that, they're like, okay, I don't know what that was, then they just stay down, then after that you're fine. After that you can just mix them up. But that's one of those sort of weird, disturbing Discord texts that may or may not be useful in your game plan. But honestly, I wouldn't necessarily rely on using it. But yeah. Oh, actually, so good thing I just did that down too. So here are some interesting facts. Once again, stuff I couldn't fit into, say, a normal video. So if you're wondering about sort of knockdowns, let me talk about knockdowns from unique situations. It used to be 1-1-1, but stuff like this. So let's say you get a down 2. So down 2 normally forces crouch. And oh, by the way, that's another move that's plus. So that down 2, when you hit them, is also plus as well. So you can get like a back 4. It'd be easier to show this with Lars, but I think you get the idea. But actually, let me pull up Lars as well, so I can demonstrate this more effectively. But something like a down 2 on hit is plus as well, so you can actually get extra frame advantage from that. Okay, so fun fact. 58 damage from down 4 to 1, den 2, micro dash, down 3, 1, down back 4. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gives different properties from den 1, down 3, 1. Nice. So, down 2, Finna down 2, but Lars' down 2 is a mid, not a low. Down 2 is plus on hit. And you will, of course, let me quickly demonstrate with CPU, Lars. You will, of course, get, not keep doing CPU. You will, of course, get a frame trap, so right? Same thing as I showed you earlier. If he down 2s me and I press a button, I'm going to get hit. Like, that was me mashing 2. Once again, my 10 frame jab, I got hit by his down 2, and I pressed the button and he hit me, right? Frame trap. Right? So you don't want to be pressing buttons when you see someone hit you with a down 2. But you can get frame trapped if you really want to. Right? So that's how that works. But you're probably thinking, on counter hit, what do I do because it knocks down and they're face down? Well, on counter hit, check this out. On counter hit, I will while I hesitate to call it guaranteed, because it's not guaranteed. On counter hit, you can stomp them. It's not guaranteed in the sense that like it's free because one, it's a loan, you can just stay down, or sorry, you can just you can get up out of it. But if you hit them with a counter hit down 2, you get a stomp. I wouldn't call it guaranteed, but the stomp definitely works. You can also do down 2 again if you want to, and that works actually better because it's mid. It catches the back tech. So actually just down 2 them again. The only difference is if you do the stomp, it's 20 damage, but if you do down 2, it's 13, so it's up to you. Similarly, if you do power crush, you can do down 2. In fact, this is what I do all the time. I wouldn't call this guaranteed either if you stay down, but power crush, down 2, right? It hits them trying to tech roll, which is really useful. So Sixto says, from experience, people don't press on hit or block, they dick jab but do nothing, or they actually mix you up. True. In fact, one thing I'll mention, and this may not be relevant to all players. I'm not trying to say this to be funny. Once again, I'm not a friggin' master. I'm a mighty ruler or whatever. But in my experience, around the rank I'm at, you tend to start to see people doing dick jab and different sort of stuff before. Up until like orange rank or even above that, well, these days with how ranks are, you probably see up to TGP. People just press buttons during frame traps. But after a while, people start doing different things. And I don't know if it's because it's their habits or because they know that's how it beats it. So, for as much as we're talking about frame traps and setups and such, sometimes people can just dick jab their way out of it, which is super annoying. But you can, of course, slow parry it. But stuff like this, where you do power crush down 2, if they don't stay down, if they try to tech roll, this will hit them. So, honestly, it's just a free little hit you get if you power crush them. So, after power crush, you do that. That's just a nice little nugget. Or after counter hit down 2, you can down 2 again, or you can counter hit down 2 into stomp. I like the stomp because it's good, because you get like something afterwards. So for example, I do counter hit down 2, and then I get, you know, I get my send follow up after doing the stomp, because obviously stack up, which is down 3 plus 4. If you hold it, he goes into send stance, and then you can get a follow up afterwards. But that's only if you really want to. I'd say in season 3, you probably want to do something like this. No, not that. You want to do counter hit down 2, down 3 plus 4 into send down forward 1, because you get you get nice frame advantage off of that. So oh yeah, that is also plus, I think plus 5 or plus 6. So after that, you actually are at frame advantage after that on hit as well, which is really nice. So counter it down 2, down 3 plus, oop, I was crouching. Counter it down 2, down 3 plus 4. It was too soon, too late even. Right, you see what I mean. If they block it, you're fine. If they get hit, you are at advantage, which is super nice. Send down forward 1 is plus 8. Woo, baby, that is beautiful. So let me record CPU Lars doing it. Alright. Frame traps, baby. Woo! So, are we gonna get hit by it? Yay, I'm mashing! I got hit. You see what I mean? So, you learn all his frame traps, and boy howdy, you make him suffer. So, Sixto said in the chat, see Kazumi players mash 4 while being -9, and after I hit them with AKs down 3 on counter hit. Yeah, you know, it's funny. For as much as stuff is supposed to work a certain way, people just do things, and stuff happens. I guess stuff just happens. But to recap, his counter hit. Well, sorry, his counter hits. His frame trappable moves are Den 2, right? Den 2, Sen, down forward 1, and down 2. Those are the moves in neutral you want to be using when you want people to basically respect you. In fact, you may notice a visual similarity. Check this out. Like, he's crumpling, he's reeling, he's holding his stomach. Right? His head is downwards. Oops, messed that up. His head is downwards. When you see the opponent reel back like that, like ouch, they really ate something, you're at advantage. Right? That doesn't apply to everything, but it just means in this particular case, that's what it means. You see what I mean? Like, that's where the advantage comes in. Some attacks don't give you that, like obviously 2-1, that's just a quick stun, but you're still at plus 6. Similarly, down back 2-1, you're plus 5 or 6, same thing. Down back 2-1, same thing. In fact, I would even go as far to say that down back 2-1 is probably more valuable as a result, because it's got the same thing. So I'm going to let him do down back 2-1 to me, and I'm going to mash. Same thing, down back 2-1 is an advantage, and if I match, I'm just going to get hit. You see what I mean? So, we have back 1 and forward 4. Yeah, those are good for neutral. So back 1 is, of course, your neutral tool. It is sidestep tracking, the tracking move. And now, in Season 2, it knocks down, which is nice. It knocks down, and you can get a follow-up. You can get, like, a Den 2 or whatever you want. And forward 4 is a nice neutral too. It moves forward. It's got some decent frame advantage also. Obviously, you're probably thinking this is his tag 2 string, which knocks down, but I'd say I wouldn't abuse it too much. Honestly, some people get hit by it, some people don't. Most people usually just block it, but they don't know how minus it is, so they don't do anything. So I would use this at the wall, because at the wall, a lot of people press a button on the final hit and they get blasted, which is always a lot of good fun. Never finished that string.exe. Yeah, well, some people still don't know. Some people don't know and they press a button at the wall and they get blown up, but a lot of people don't. So back 1, really useful. Knocks down at the wall. In fact, let me show you some wall stuff. The wall is our friend. The wall is beautiful, it is gorgeous, it is our friend. The wall provides, the wall taketh away. Okay, so check this out. Now we have walls. And with walls, we are gods. We will become as gods. So, let Let me restart the wall to save us some trouble. Wall stuff. We all know about the wall combos. I won't go over that. I mean, we'll do some wall combos. We're in a wall stage. But we all know about wall combos and all that stuff. This ain't about walls right now. What we're about to do is wall frame traps and wall splats. We all know about wall splats. Right, that's back. I should probably do the actual input. So that's back 2-3, right? Nice wall splat. Back 3-4, right? Nice wall splat. And 12 frame, beautiful. That is not 12 frames. 4-2-4, wall splat. So we all know about wall splats normally, but what did you know about this? You saw this in the video if you watch the season 3 video, but let me demonstrate it for the sake of argument. So obviously, let me get him to stand and approach just so I can explain it in a way that makes sense. So 1-1-1, that's not counted 1-1-1. 1-1-1 knocks down now, right? But at the wall, as I explained in my season 3 video, it actually wall splats and you get a combo. The amount of people are pissed off with that is pretty incredible because it's like, hey, I'm at the wall, I'm pressuring you. 1-1-1. Boy, that hurts. Similarly, same thing with counter hit, send. Okay, Y is off axis. Same thing with counter hit, send down forward 1. You get a nice solid wall splat. Really powerful stuff. So honestly, in neutral, you can just be here at the wall, and then you just 1-1-1 them, and you just let it rip. Oops, off axis. No big deal. So 1-1-1 at the wall splats like that, and you just get a combo off of it, which is really good. So in fact, I guess I'll take this time to mention that what's good about Lars at the wall. I mean, I've already explained this in my whiff punish videos. Once again, you can look at my whiff punish videos, my wall splat, my wall carry videos. But yeah, if you're at the wall, 4-2-4 punishes stuff like, say, get up kick. So let him do get a kid mid. So let's say consider the following scenario. You're at the wall, right, and you knock him down. Oop, that's a bit too far. Actually, let me arc blast him. Right, do you see that? So what happened is, so at the wall, and this is most people, trust me, of any rank, of any skill, a lot of people, because if they don't know the matchup, they'll do get up kicks. And for most characters, you get like a basic 10 frame or 12 frame punish, but with Lars at the wall, you're going to make him regret it. So they do this at the wall, you knock him down, look at this. 4-2-4, down forward 1, down back 2-1, forward 1 +4. That's what you get for doing mid get up kick at the wall, right? Similarly, let's say it's something a bit more like that. Back 3-4. You can stand outside of their get up kick range and hit them at the wall. So they are completely out of range of their get up kick, and you just hit them with back 3-4, and you get a combo, right? So at the wall, mistakes are costly for them. If they act stupid and press mid get up kick, even on block, they eat a full wall combo for it, which is nice. So not just about pressuring them at the wall, obviously 1-1-1, you get the counter at the wall, you get a combo, right? But also, if you hit them, you can just make them whiff completely. To stand outside of their range and back 3-4 them into the wall. That's a lot of damage to take. Trust me, like that's a good way to clean out the round because you just force them to the wall. They're feeling the pressure. They want to get up kick, and then you hit them with that, and you just trust me. Very nice, very easy. So since I'm here, let's focus on sidewall. Sidewall is a bit of a weird one. So have you ever seen that situation where your opponent, not there, that's not quite sidewall. Your opponent has like that weird, still blocking, has that weird sidewall splat, but you don't get like a real combo. So let me demonstrate that again. So you hit them off the wall and they have like that weird sidewall splat, and you don't get a real combo because they'll just like fall off. Right? So they fall off and you don't get a real combo. There's a way to deal with that, and I'm sure you've seen some of the pro players do it. The way to deal with sidewall splats is actually to get them off the wall completely and get a new combo. Check this out. If I can do this right. So, too far. 4-2-4. Okay, that didn't work. So if it gets hit backwards like that, it'll get a real combo. But in fact, let me show you the combo for that. So if they get hit like that, you can do den 2, down back 2, send 1. Right? So what that was after they got hit by the wall splat, I sidestepped, I did back 3-4, right? And to get them off the wall. That's basically what I did. So let me do back 3-4, sidestep, back 3-4 again, then 2, down back 2, send 1. But what you want is to hit them in front of them, but the angle's a bit weird. So to demonstrate that, I always find this a bit tricky. It's actually easier to do it in matches because it happens in matches, but in neutral it's a little bit weird to show. If you're really godlike, you can actually get like a double one. Oh, there we go. So that's not quite right. The angle's off by a little bit. Let me see if I can get the angle. They're getting hit at a weird angle, so it's not that easy. But if I can finally demonstrate, you'll see what I mean. Nope, he's getting hit at a weird angle. The point is that it's not super. It's not like it's guaranteed every time. It's just one of those very situational things that, once again, it's a bit difficult to explain in a video. But if I can explain here, it'll be very useful. But I promise you, it works, and when it does, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. Almost got a re-wall spot. That would be sick. I think it's because I'm hitting him too close. Maybe that's what it is. Actually, no. I'm definitely not hitting him at the right angle. So somewhere around there, perhaps? Oh, there we go. Nope, I didn't get it. I thought that was it. You basically have to hit him like completely on their side, while the wall just happens to be there. Oh, there we go. Got it. Nice, look at that. So that was off a side wall spot. So you both got you're both to the wall, and you hit him with a move that normally wall spots where you get the side wall. So you do back 3-4 again, then 2, down forward 1, into back 3, send 1. So if you're at the side wall, basically sidestep towards the wall, not away from it, towards the wall you just hit them on, and then do back 3-4. Back 3-4, then 2, down forward 1, back 3, send 1, like that. And if you are really godlike and you're close enough to the wall, you can actually get another wall spot, which is really going to upset their day. So back 3-4. This one's a bit far, but let me see if I can sort of smooch him along the wall. Oopsie. Let me see if I can smooch him along the wall far enough to actually get this combo. I think I'm too close to the wall now. Hold up. Let me get him about here, perhaps? Nope, that was way too far from the wall. Okay, so about here. Oh, you get the idea. The idea is you can make him go from wall to wall. Really nice. Oh, so 6th dimension in the channel a while ago. Up 4-3 +4 OK is really nasty if they try to do a get up kick really fast. That's a good point. That's a good point. You can knock him down at the wall, and then you can do so. If I can actually demonstrate it. Oh, too slow. I think I have to wait a second. Oh, it's too far. Yeah, look at that. That is sick. So that's pretty anime, right? So if you see them get up kick, and you believe they're gonna get up kick, you can just grab them. I mean, that's cool, right? What a sick way to end the round. But obviously, you kind of have to get your timing right. And depending on the character, they might just duck it entirely, which is unfortunate. So it happens, though. And also keep in mind that the startup of a 4-3 +4 means you might not even grab him anyway. But I do like that because I think it's a nice little option. Personally, I would just block the get up kick and just punish them. Oops. Nope, that's definitely not the -14 one. I don't know what I was thinking of, but I'm not sure if that works for low get up. No, if it's low get up kick, they're crouching. And also keep in mind, if you mess this up, now you're in the corner. So handle with care, let's say. But yeah, the timing is a little bit finicky, but I think when you hit it, you look pretty baller, I must say. Oh wow, he's actually facing the other way. There we go. that is really cool. I like that. So if you get to throw at the wall and they try to get up, do down 4-3-3, readjustment back 3-4 into the next wall, something like that. Yeah, true. There's lots of sort of micro adjustments and stuff you can make. Oh, speaking of down 4-3-3, on counter hit, let me turn that on. You can actually get a combo. It's a little bit finicky, if I'm honest, but you actually can get a combo. So down 4-3-3 on counter hit's natural, right? Obviously a normal hit, it's not a normal hitting move. But you can actually get a combo. You have to do den 1 into, yeah, the usual wall stuff. So den 1, down back 2-1, shoulder, right? So once again, then 1, down back 2, 1, forward 1 plus 4. So you can actually do that. That's a pretty big meme, honestly. And I think if your opponent doesn't know that's minus 15, because it is minus 15, down forward 3, 3 is minus 15. If they don't know that's minus 15, and you just like letting it rip at the corner, eventually you can just hit them with that. You can do that. You can meme on them, that was 10 string. You can meme on them with stuff like that, which is really powerful. So at this point, the stream has been going for nearly 2 hours. So at this point, I'd like to take any questions from anyone, any questions from the chat, or perhaps even from the Discord or whatever, because I've gone over the majority of stuff I wanted to talk about. This is a nearly 2 hour long video. I hope YouTube's happy. And I think I've covered a decent amount of how you play this Lars mother effer. I see there is, oh, okay, there's a demonstration. I'll have to check out that link later. But I've covered this Lars mother effer pretty thoroughly, so if there's anything else people want to see or know about, just let me know. Obviously, I'm streaming sort of in the middle of the day UK time, so there's not many people around, but I mean, Lars, he's a whole lot of fun. He's a whole lot of something. So CPU Lars loves to forward back 2-1 a lot. Like, he throws it out like there. You see what I mean? Like, he throws it out constantly, so you'll get a lot of ooh, actually, now that we're here, you'll get a lot of launch punishes. Now that we're here, let me show you something. Now this is another thing that is very, very situational. So let's talk max damage. In season 2, I'd normally do something like this. I do forward 1, 2, 3, 2. Look at that, super stylish, nice damage, 90 damage, right? That's cool. Now, in Season 3, you probably want to be doing something like... No, not that, Jesus Christ. In Season 3, you want to be doing something like that, you know, with the down forward 3 down. Nice, right? 93. Really solid, powerful damage. What if I told you that the best one you can do is the easiest one by far? Check this shit out. This might be a bit too far. Oh no, I think we're fine. Ouch! 96! So that brain dead combo I showed you earlier on, and that is construction work outside, that is super loud, sorry about that. Boy, that's loud. 96 damage. That is from doing the brain dead combo, but ending obviously because you can do down 1 and 2 back 3, with back 3, 4. So from about mid-screen, like literally mid-screen, then 1, then 2, right, down forward 1, back 3, 4 at the end, then 1, down back 2, 1, forward 1 plus 4. Ouch! 96 damage. That's rough. Now let's add counter hit. Then 2, down forward 1, down forward 2, 1, then 1, back 3, 4. I'm thinking I'm too close. Nope, I'm not. Then 1, down back 2, 1, forward 1 plus 4. 100 damage. 100 damage just for eating an orbital from mid-screen. What a meme. What a meme of a character. I mean, that's Season 3, right? Everyone's gonna be like, oh, everyone's doing 100 damage these days. True. Everyone is doing 100 damage. But that's pretty insane, though. That's 100 damage just for following that easy, I could literally turn my brain off and give it to my cousin combo. Okay, that's unfair. But you know what I mean? Also, your cousin's probably good at Tekken. So, look at that. That is really, really good damage. Right? Just for a combo that is not the flashiest. It's kind of slow. I mean, the reason I like the Season 2 combo a lot is it was so cool, right? Look at that. Forward 1, 2, 3... Although, the one thing I didn't like about doing the combo in Season 2 was a lot of the it's too close to the wall stuff. So you want to do like down back 2, 1, which is nice, but then it's like less damage because you're too close to the wall. So, but now in Season 3, now that we get this, because Den 2 hurts so much and you get back 3 at the end. By the way, that back 3 extension applies to a lot of his combo starters. So same thing with down forward 2, 1 in fact. Down forward 2, 1. Forward 1, 2, 3, then 1, back 3, 4. Because back 3, because now that Den 1 goes into back 3, you get combos like that. That's 86 damage. Same thing with while standing 1. While standing 1, 4, forward 1, 2, 3, back 3, 5, way too far from the wall. So, well, granted you have to dash. So while standing 1, 4, dash, forward 1, 2, 3, then 1, back 3, 4. Wow, the walls are really far away. Okay, from here. Let's try that again. Here we go. You see what I mean? So that back 3, 4 extension works for basically a lot of his combo starters as long as the follow-up is Den 1. Similarly, Den 1 plus 2, dash, down forward 1, forward 1, 2, 3, 1, back 3, 4. essentially you're going to be back 3-4ing a lot of people into walls. It's super cool, it's super easy, it's super effective. And of course, let's not forget the brand new Marn's Leg, which is Sen 4. Forward 1, 2, 3. Well, if you're close enough to the wall, you actually don't need to do that, but for the sake of argument, let me do forward 1, 2, 3. Back 3, 4. Oh, messed that up. So Sen 4. Counterfeit Marn's Leg. Sen 1, back 3, 4. I'm way too close to the wall. I keep forgetting that Sen 4 has a bit of movement, so Sen 4. Forward 1, 2, 3. 1. Back 3, 4. Man! I suck. Keep messing that up. Forward 1, 2, 3. Wait, does that not work? Or am I? Oh, I don't think that one works. I forgot. I don't think it works with Sen 4. I think, yeah, I don't think that works off Sen 4. But that's why I'm losing my mind. Yeah, that doesn't work off Sen 4. I forgot. Certain ones don't. Oh, I think it's because I used a screw already. But, well, to be fair, Sen 4 has enough freaking forward momentum that you actually don't need it. So you can actually just do Den 2 instead. And you get the wall. Or, realistically, you actually want to be getting Den 1 plus 2, so... yeah, Den 1 plus 2. So with the exception of Sen 4, that basically works for all of them, which is super nice. So forward 1 plus 2. Oh, so he's talking about forward 1 plus 2 combo. I assume you're talking about down for 2, then 2, 1, down for 3. Oh, for the wall. Oh yeah, true. You do get like some sort of situational wall stuff. So a 1 down for 3 down. Should work on Sen 4 theoretically. True. So is that? Yeah, like that. Okay, I see what you mean. So that is Den 2. Nice-oo! Awesome, 95 damage. Yeah, so exactly what Sixto said in the chat. You do that. That's pretty cool. I like that carry. That carry is actually really stylish. In fact, you can do off of Sen 4. This isn't the combo video, but you can do off of Sen 4. As in if there's no wall, down forward 1, back 3, that. If there's no wall, that is, and you get like a solid 70 damage. I personally, just because I'm lazy and I play tournaments, I like doing the forward 1, 2, 3, because great wall carry. And then you can just do that ender. 67 damage, obviously not quite optimal, but keep in mind that the goal of Sen 4 is not to hit people normally, it's to counter hit them. And that's what really your Marn's Leg will be doing. You'll be counter hitting people. So you'll actually be getting 72, really? So honestly, with Sen 4, you'll be getting that instead. So with Sen 4, forward, you know, so do Den 1, forward 1, 2, 3, 1, back 3. Like so. Although I feel like the reason why I'm not getting... oh, I think I know why. Because I'm using Den 1, that's why I'm not getting back 3. So can I do Sen 4? Yes, you can. Yeah, exactly. So you can actually forego the Den 1 into back 3, 4. I don't know if you'd want to do that personally. You can. Yeah, it works. There's no reason not to do that, right? It works just fine. Though I think you honestly don't need it. Because you can just do that. Because honestly, it has enough forward momentum that you can do it without it. So personally, I would not use that. And that's just a me. But the fact that you can just do this very simple, very easy brain dead combo. Why did that drop? I don't understand why that dropped. Now I'm trying the hardest stuff. See, the only thing I don't like about doing that is it puts him in a weird position and you actually don't get like that without blocking. Oh, by the way, since we're on the note of situational stuff, I think every Lars player worth of salt knows this, but I feel it would behoove me to explain this for the people who don't know. And the fact that this is towards the end of the video means I hope you stayed. Well, I say the end of the video. I'm not ending the stream just yet, but I hope you stayed long enough because now we're getting to do some cool stuff. Standing guard. So check this out. So, as we all know, after Rage Drive, that's not Rage Drive, Jesus Christ. After Rage Drive, you get follow-ups, you get, you know, all your Den moves, right? And so on and so forth. But, what if I told you that he's got an unblock... So, you know about the unblockable afterwards, I should say. Not if what have I told you. Of course you know he's got unblockable. He's got his unblockable, which is back 2 plus 3. right? What if I told you, and this is common knowledge, so you know any Lars players know about this already, but what if I told you that Lars can actually get a combo, and a pretty powerful one, mind you, a combo after his Rage Drive, and if I'm gut-like, I can get it first try. Nope, and I didn't get it. Woo! Because to be fair, I was trying to do it the hard way. Because the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to practice doing the buffer. I actually don't like doing it manually. The amount of times I mess it up manually is pretty good. So there we go, got it. So yeah, that's the combo after the Rage Drive, unblockable. So you literally do Den 2, down forward 1, down forward 2, 1, and then into just your normal ender, which is Den 1, Sen 1. You don't even do back 3 in this case. So that is the combo. That is the combo you can do afterwards. And you would be surprised the amount of people that get hit by that unblockable, because I mean in the first place most people don't know he has an unblockable after that, and even if they know, they're deal in the headlights. I've hit actual decent tournament players with it. So that's just me doing the triple buffer. So what I'm doing is, realistically, the way to hit it, and I find this super finicky personally, I just don't love how it feels. The way to actually do that is you're actually doing full sprint, not dash, full sprint into Den 2, like that. But then if you time it wrong, it's off. So I find this very, in fact, let me take away the walls because the walls are actually making this harder. I actually find doing the full sprint one actually much harder than doing the buffering one. So I'll kind of explain it hopefully a bit better. Hopefully explain it a bit better in a second. So honestly, there's multiple ways of getting some blockable. They're not all the same, but I'll show you hopefully the one that will make the most sense. And by the way, none of these are right or wrong. You can do basically whichever one you feel is right. Like none of these are right or wrong. This is what you're comfortable with. So unblockable. Right, so that was full sprint. That wasn't dash, because if you dash, you get that. You get, what's his name? You get that. You get freaking, what's his name? You get dashing 2. Sorry, dashing 3. God, I'm at a loss for words. Let me fix my face. If you dash, you'll get forward 3, or you'll get running 3, which I suck at right now. So what you want is you want full sprint, and then you do full sprint into Den. It's a bit weird how it works, but basically it's like the same after normal unblockable. So like right there, I just got running 3 instead of the thing. So let me try that again. Right? That didn't work. And the reason that didn't work is because he's got running 3, right? And what I'm doing is I'm using 3 plus 4 instead. What 3 plus 4 does is it eliminates the running 3 input. So instead, you'll get Den instead. You see what I mean? I did run, full run, into forward 3 plus 4, and instead of getting running 3, I got Den, right? Because Den, dynamic entry, is forward 3, but it can use forward 3 plus 4 as well. So if I do the unblockable, once again, into full sprint, Den 2, but once again didn't get it. Oopsie, don't do that. Right, got it that time. Right, so that worked. That's one way of doing it. That's the way that, it's not bad. I don't love that way of doing it personally. I find it a bit hard, especially in... Oops, that wasn't it. Especially in tense situations like tournament matches when you're trying to close out. Now, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to do Den, sidestep, cancel, Den again. So you can sidestep cancel his dynamic entry stats, which, once again, a Lars player worth their salt would know that, but if you don't know, if you do forward 3, you can do up or down and he'll sidestep. So it's just doing his dynamic entry step into sidestep. If you're good enough, you can do it constantly, right? You can just cancel it as much as you want. That was me messing up the input. And if you do it after the Rage Drive unblockable, you can actually catch them. But it's, once again, this one's also a little bit hard. But you might find it easier than doing the full run. The problem with doing this one is you actually have less time. The sidestep cancel isn't as easy, so that's why you're seeing me mess this one up. But you can, if you want, do this one as well. But as you can sort of tell, I find this one hard as well. Whoopsie, that was not what I wanted. Man. To be fair, I did this in a combo video once. That was really hard too. Okay, so according to, let me just quickly look. And according to Sixto in the chat, so I keep calling him Sixto. It's actually Cytox? Cytox 0? Ctox 0? I keep saying Sixto. I don't know who I think I'm Sixto. You can cheese the pickup with down forward 3, den 2. Really? Oh, you probably can actually. But for now, let me see if I can get this, this sidestep cancel on, which I actually find very difficult. Man. I promise it works. I promise. Man, why is that difficult? I used to be able to do... In fact, this is what I used to do all the time. I think it's because I'm doing the cancel too late. That's probably what it is. I'm doing the cancel too late. And if I do... Yeah, so I'm literally doing it too late. Man. Sucks. Whoa! My man's jumping now. Well, if you were actually godlike, unlike me, you could probably do this all the time. But the point is that that does work, it's just very hard. Unless it doesn't work now, unless I'm confused. But I know for a fact that does work because I've done it before. It's just very hard to do. So the point is that if you want to do it, because basically I just want to demonstrate it at least once so I can just kind of get out of the way. If I can demonstrate it once, then I'll never have to do it again, and I'll stop embarrassing myself. Wow, why is that so hard? Man, well, okay. A few more tries and I'll move on. I don't want to waste your time. Well, I'm getting the normal hit, but I'm not getting the combo hit. Is he like doing... Oh, he's doing get up kick, that's why. Yeah, he's doing get up kick, so I'm like, why does he keep getting counter hit? But yeah, he's doing get up kick. Ike. And in the case of me examining why you never want to do this version of it, because it's actually harder. But let me actually try Cytox's one. Is this Cytox? Cytox? I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's try his one. I'm going to call you Sixto. Jesus Christ. Cytox in the chat. I'll try their one out. It is down for 3, down 2. Okay. This may have solved my problem. I wonder if this... It seems good. Oof. There's definitely some timing in here. And I probably just suck. Man, holy hell. Wow. You sure about this, bro? I think I'm just doing it too late. I'm probably just doing it too late because I don't know why I'm not getting it. Because to be fair, the one I want to demonstrate is the one that I personally like the most. And I've been using more recently because I find all the other ones a bit too hard to do. Because that one's not working. Yeah, I'm not getting it either. I suck. Well, look, if you're a lot better player than me, you can probably get this one, but I'm going to show you the one that I've been using recently, which still takes a bit of skill, honestly, but I find it a bit better. So, running 3, or instant running 3, is done by inputting forward 3 times really fast. Like, oops, so not like that, Jesus. So that is a running 3, right? And that's an instant running 3, so I'm doing it as close as humanly possible. Man, I suck. So it's a bit harder to do up close, but man, I think I'm doing it too slow. There we go. So that's an instant wall running 3. It's much easier for sort of from this range because you have a bit of a buffer. But doing it like point blank is hard because input. Because you have to literally press it at the right time. But I'm way too close, so. But the point is, a running 3 happens when you are while running, so either from full screen like that, right, which is super obvious, or if you're really good, you can do it really close and you get something like a Yeah, you're not a fan of the running one. Well, I'm about to show you one that doesn't need either of those, actually. So anyway, point is, running 3 or an instant while running 3 is like that. And if I could do it super point blank like that, which I'm not too consistent with. But there you go. Point is, that is an instant while running 3. So running 3, either full run 3, or if you're really close, forward 3 times into, what's his name, into 3, but obviously if you mess it up you get den instead. But interestingly, because you can do den from forward 3, and that's why you keep seeing me get my den up close, because forward 3 is that, and forward 3 is that. However, if you do forward 3 plus 4, you get den, right? And that's always intentional, right? So you can actually make them think a running 3 is coming and do that. Anyway, the reason why that's relevant is because you can use that instead of doing the run, instead of doing the sidestep cancel one, you can use the run for the rage drive. You see what I mean? Did you see how fast he was when I did that? Okay, that's not the right combo. Woo! Right, that wasn't a run. That wasn't a dash. Right? That was literally me doing triple forward 3 plus 4, right? So forward 3 times, 3 plus 4. So you didn't see him run, you didn't even really see him dash, he basically stepped forward and instantly did den 2. So that is how I've recently been doing the unblockable thing. The unblockable combos. So unblockable, right, after the rage drive, and instantly into den 2. Just like that. I personally like that the most, because that, to me, feels the most consistent. I don't have to do this super finicky, I don't know if I'm going to time it right. Please stop doing 1 plus 2. Like, run into den 2. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I'm basically at the mercy of if I timed it right. Which, most of the time, I'm just not. Because you have to full run, because like I said, if you dash, he's going to do that, and you ruin the combo. And I've ruined it so many times. And if you wait too long, you don't get it, you just get den 2, and then you get nothing. Right, this is why I personally don't like doing the full run 1 into den 2, because I've just dropped it a million times. But I'm just trying to demonstrate, wow. Yeah, so that's the full run into den 2, which I personally don't like that one, personally. But triple... Okay, I messed that up because I actually waited too long. But triple forward 1 plus 3 is the one I personally like, because as long as you have the input down, you will hit them. Whoa, except when you do that, Jesus Christ. I'm partying now. Okay, I suck. So I think the reason that's happening is because I'm pressing too fast. There we go. So as long as you instantly do forward, 3 plus 4, 2, you'll hit them. Just like that. Like, look at that. And it looks pretty cool, right? It's like instant. Like, anyone who sees that is like, whoa, like he came so fast. Like, what the heck? I mean, I kind of like it too, because even in neutral, it looks kind of like swag, right? Because it's like you're teleporting. Like, it literally looks like you just came, like, across half screen in half a second, which is really cool. So, from the chat, says, I don't know why, but it seems like it isn't working in S3. Oh, really? Oh, are you saying that the down forward 3 send 2 doesn't work off the unblockable? Because yeah, I just couldn't get it to work, and I couldn't get the sidestep one to work either. I mean, maybe like I said, I'd probably just suck, honestly. From raw unblockable, it does work. Let's see. So from raw unblockable, let me try that again. Wow, the amount of times I've gotten freaking that has pissed me off. Yeah, you're right, from raw unblockable it works, but something about doing it from Rage Drive doesn't work. Oh, by the way, check this out. If I could pull, I won't even explain, let me just pull it off. Okay, nice, first try. Meme damage. So, for whatever stupid reason, you can actually go into his Rage Drive after unblockable. Will you ever get in a real match? Probably not. Probably never, but hey, it exists. So let's say for the sake of argument, and you know what? Let's turn the meme up to 11. Let's say for the sake of argument, you do this. right? For the sake of argument, you do this. You just memed on him. Let's say in a match, you're playing a match. I don't know. You're at your locals or whatever. You're at, you know, you're in the losers match of your tournament bracket, and then it's like, you know, you just do key charge, raw unblockable, and by the way, and obviously, and then you just do that whole combo, and you just hit him for 160. Is this ever going to happen in a real match? No. But you know what? It exists. Meme damage. Down back 1-3 combos for real meme. What combos can you even do that in? Is it like while standing 1 or something? Hold on, let me see. Down back 1-3. I think you can do that after while standing 1. No, what combos can you do? Oh, hold on. I think you can do it after delayed hop kick. Can't remember what combo starter it is. Sixto might tell me. You have to tell me which, because I know you can down back 1-3 in certain combos. I can't remember which ones though. Because it's a very finicky move, honestly, and you don't really get the down 4-2-1. But I think you can do after. Yeah, you can do like after certain moves, a one-hit launcher into down back 1-3. So like. So, oh, I think about really off of orbital. I didn't think you could. Whoa, I didn't spin. But you can't. Yeah, but you can't get a screw, I guess. Yeah, you can kind of do like wacky stuff like that, but that's pretty good. Oh, so. Man, it's a good thing I remembered that. So, here is another thing that is a bane of everyone's existence that is very much worth explaining. Now, I did a Devil Jin Punish video forever ago, but I didn't show this because I was a scrub and I didn't, I didn't show it. Just because I didn't show it, it's not even like anything to do with the actual movie itself. I actually just straight up forgot. So, give me 1 second, need to adjust the stuff in my home and my room and my living room. No, just my room. So, I'm sure you've all seen this godforsaken move a million times. No, wait, what the heck? No, not my move list, his move list. I'm sure you've all seen this godforsaken move a million times from Diablo Jim. So let me just get this a-hole to do it, and so I'm sure you've seen that stupidity a million times, right? Obviously, that's just punishable normally. Most people don't know. But it's his other one that I find. What's that stupid other one that he does? Oh, Wraith Kick. I'm trying to remember. The big, stupid launching one he does. It's not up 4. Up 4 is stupid. It's the one that actually makes him fly. Which is that stupid move? Can't remember the name of it. It's definitely... It's not up 4, 3 plus 4. Chad, help me out. So what's the name of that big launcher that he does, that big launching kick that he gets like the unblockable follow-up from? I can't remember the name of it. Not lightning screw uppercut. No, that's just unblockable. Yeah, it's unblockable. What the heck is the name of that move? Okay, nope, those are unblockable. I'm honestly trying to remember the name of the move. No, so it's basically, it's Devil Jin, so not up 4, it's the one where he stays in the air. It's the one where he stays in the air and he's up there for a while. And I can't, for the life of me, remember what the move is. Jesus, not that either. I've never even seen that move before. No, so it's Devil Jin's move where he basically flies in the air and he gets like an unblockable. Is it up 4? Is it like up 4 and then you hold it or what? Because I don't think... I'm not sure. It's like up 4, but then he like flies afterwards and gets like an unblockable. Like the unblockable throw. Up 4, hold up. Okay, I think I'll probably be better off recording this, honestly. Oh, up 4. Yeah, there you go. Up 4, hold up. And then he gets like... Yep, so he gets like dumb follow-up. So what's the... So up 4, hold up. Dive kick. What's the stupid throw follow-up? Okay, no, that's laser. Okay, you have 2. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. So let me do that. Yeah, that's the stupidity this idiot does. So if you want to deal with this, the way to deal with it is actually Lars is standing 4. Now it's a bit tricky to time, right? But yeah, you can actually anti-air him. If you sort of stand there, it's a bit hard, but yeah, you can actually anti-air him with standing 4, which is nice. So I mean, there's multiple options, so don't worry, chat. I'll get to him. If you want to time it better, you can actually sidestep. So you can just stand in his face, standing 4, but I don't like doing that because then it's like you mess up the timing. But personally, so if you see it, walk forward, standing 4, and you can do a combo like that. Oh, that didn't work because of the pushback. But yeah, so something like that. Or you could get hit by it because I don't like the timing of it. You could do that, which solid. Or if you don't like the timing, sidestep 4, which I actually like much better. And sidestep 4 is a lot more consistent. That's the one I remember to do. So if I see him do it, sidestep 4, and just hit this a-hole for doing it. Right? That's the basic one. That's the one you want to do. But actually, what you want to do is delayed hop kick. So check it out. So the sidestep 4 one, as you saw, not as consistent as I'd like. You can actually do sidestep back 3-4 to hit him in the back. But realistically, I like doing that. But the one you really want to do is this. Okay, not standing 4, Jesus Christ. Like that. There you go. So delayed hop kick, down back 2-1. I'll just pause it. Delayed hop kick, down back 2-1, down forward 2-1, down 1 back 3. That's actually the optimal thing to do to that, honestly. You see what I mean? That's what you want to do to it. If you feel like that's too much to remember, or you might not do, because some people aren't quite good with the delayed hop kick input, which I understand. Whoa, that was orbital. Holy hell. Yeah, so some people aren't as good with delayed hop kick. Also, I didn't quite. Yeah, it's a bit hard to time if I'm honest. Like, I have noticed that I'm hitting him from weird angles, so I don't think I'm quite... There we go. Alright. Tight. Oh, don't do that! So that is, it. But personally, just because in the middle of matches, I just like doing sidestep 4. So, sidestep 4. Like that. Really solid. I mean, people wonder why Lars has this bogus standing 4 that's not a real standing 4. Well, for stuff like that. Okay, looks like Satox has a clip for us. Let us bring it up. Display capture. Oh no, you see everything. Let's click the link. Okay, stream, can you see what I'm looking at right now? Okay, what are we looking at? Memes. Oh my god. That entire combo, what? What game is this? It's tag 2. Well, tag 2 with screws. That was pretty sick. So that was a pretty meme combo. Let's watch that again. Man, forward, 3. That is sick. Jesus Christ. I like that combo. That combo was tight. Down back 1-3. Down back 2-3. Forward, 3, back 1. Listen, that's sick, actually. Like, I mean, meme or not, that was tight. I like that. That was actually really cool. I'm a fan. That was the memeiest of meme combos. Okay, let's get rid of the display capture. That was pretty cool. I like that a lot. You made it worse than it can be. Hey, look, listen, it's like them situations when you come up with like a bogus, like, on the spot combo. Like, I've done combos like this before. Like, I've done, hold on, not even like that. That's actually way too... Oh yeah, I've done like really wacky combos like this before. Where I literally just was brain farting. No, it's like back 1? I think I did something like... No, not even. I've done stuff like that, basically. Like, I brain farted like, oh no, Arnold, down forward 1, back 1, dash, down back 2. Yeah, that's optimal. Like, I've done stuff like that before where I completely forgot what game I was playing and did really stupid suboptimal stuff like that. Where I'm like, God, what game am I playing? And I just do like the most bum ass combo you've ever seen. So trust me, hey, if it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. So but that one is pretty cool, actually. I like that one. It had a lot of style in it. But I've on occasion done some pretty silly combos like that before, which, I mean, to the casual observer, like, wow, that was what a cool combo, woo! Hold on, what's this? Up forward 4, down forward 1, 2, back 1 plus 2? Oh my god, hold on. 2... 2, really? That's tight. That's pretty good. Actually, hey, check this out. You know what? Once, real talk, I mean, this was season 2, so, like, I mean, it was at the point in the game where we basically just didn't... I mean, obviously, we didn't know what was coming for season 3, and we weren't really sure, like, what to do with season 2 Lars at this point. We were kind of just, like, going through the motions, right? And what that meant is that I just started doing just silly meme stuff like this. Like hold on. Like, look at that. like I literally started punishing stuff with forward 4-2, standing 4, running 3. I was like, you know what, whatever. Made me feel like Claudio, you know what I mean? Like that's not terrible damage, right? Like forward 4-2, standing 4, running 3. Like that's not abysmal damage. That's kind of cool. It's kind of anime, right? So, you know, sometimes the suboptimal stuff works. It works just fine. Oh, which reminds me. So, man, it's a good thing I keep stream chat. You're super useful, by the way. Thanks for that. So, as we all know, Sen 4 is a high power crust launcher, but it cannot be comboed into like his normal stuff. So you can't really combo into it off of, say, something like this. So, forward 1, oh, that was not forward 1, 2, 3. Forward 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that was not. Like, that doesn't work because it's way too slow. So you can't combo into it normally. For as cool as that would be, it just doesn't combo into stuff normally, unfortunately. So you can't even do stuff like this either. So, like, you just can't. But the one way it does combo, and I hesitate to call it a combo really, is like this. Off of forward 4-2, or while standing 1. So while standing 1, that's not while standing 1. While standing 1 forward, not while, oh, actually not while standing 1. I think it's only, yeah, it's only forward 4-2. Yep. So forward 4-2, send 4 is how it combos. You don't get jack off of it though. You don't get nothing off of it. You literally get nothing because they're back turn. You see what I mean? You get nothing off of it. So really, it's another one of those meme combos, right? Because it's like, oh, cool, cool. You know what I mean? I hit him with it. Yay. See what I mean? So actually, let's try Satox's combo in the chat. Oh, 4-4-3 at the end? Oh, interesting. Seems a bit hard, bruh. I'm getting forward 4. It's the timing, I think. I kind of like where your head is at, though I don't know if I can get this because I suck. I'm not used to doing sort of like dash combos at the end of stuff like that because I always find them a bit funny. It'll be cool if I hit it though. Let's see if I can. But I'm just getting forward 4. It's probably because of those hits on them too. Yeah, while standing 4, stand 4 doesn't work, unfortunately. So Tox, are you sure this works? I feel like I'm on a wild goose chase. So it picks up off the ground then. Wait, sorry? Forward 4-2 forward. Oh, sorry. I thought you said forward 4-2 forward. I was like, I must be losing my mind. Oh, forward 4-2 normally. Oh, okay. Wait. Forward 4-2. Oh, 4. Sorry, I think I said forward 4-2 forward at send 4. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Right. So forward 4-2, send 4, then 2. Oh, okay. I get you now. Oops. The seal seems a bit tricky though, I must say. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay, now I get you. That's not bad. 61 damage. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So, you know. But yeah, no, send 4 doesn't go into... You can't combo it unless you do, like something really wacky like that. which is entirely funny. I mean, yeah, you can meme on him. Oh, that said, what's not a meme is this. And this is another thing, it's what makes this stream so beautiful. So special get-up kicks when characters are back-turned. In general, back-turn, you can pretty much party, but there are specific scenarios that you can do. Now check this out. So if you knock down a character like Eddie or the King, so Armor King and Regular King, what you get is they'll be back turned. Right? Like that. They're special get-up kicks which are super fast. Now you saw this in the combo video, but I'll demonstrate here and explain it. So you can actually get a full combo on them. So normally if they're back turned, you don't get like a real combo because like they are of course back turned. So say you do down 4-2-1, they're back turned, you don't really get a real combo. Right? Unique combo starters give you a real combo. So let's just knock him down, he gets up. I do forward back 2-1. Well, normally he's back turned, so I don't get anything off of that. But because of the way forward back 2-1, you see how forward back 2-1 leaves them face down like that, right? If you do Den 2, it will realign them. Check this out. It's pretty trippy when you first see it, but and look, now he's face up, and you get a normal combo. Wow, right? It's a bit. The first time I saw it, my brain kind of melted. I'm like, wait, what am I looking at? But yeah, if you do forward back 2-1 on back turn and do Den 2, you actually just get a real combo. Right, and that basically right there is what you do. So if you're fighting Eddie, King, or the Armor Kings, and they get up, we don't do that. Woo! You do forward back 2-1, and you get a full combo on them just for doing that. You can probably go for better damage, but obviously, I mean, you can't do like a forward 1-2-3 because that doesn't work, as I'm sure you can tell. You have to do Den 2 to realign them, and then you can do obviously. What? Oh, you can't do that. They're too far. Yeah, so I would recommend forward back 2-1, Den 2, you know, and do that. So literally for back turn against Eddie and the Kings, and whoever has this weird get up and they're backwards, do that. Similarly, yes, you can do back 4. In fact, back 4 is how you started. Same thing, and you get extra damage for it, obviously. Because the back 4 is plus like a lot, like plus 8 on their back turn or something like that, something stupid like that. So back 4, and you get that. In fact, let's say you mistime it ever so slightly, and the character's able to turn around. Well, you're plus 8. You're plus 8, so actually, you still actually get the full thing. In fact, I've managed to get on Kings. I've played online. I played like I think it was an Armor King online. He did the special get up to me. And I did back 4. He turned around, he ate the forward back 2-1 because obviously I'm still plus, so even if you turn around you get a full combo. So this is how you basically flip them over and get a full combo on them. So back 4, forward back, whoa, not unblockable. Back 4, forward back 2-1. Wow, unblockable? Holy hell. Unblockable on their back turn? Wow. Discord tech. Like, you really make it hurt. Yeah, so if you think, oh no, special get up, I can't do nothing. No, you can. You actually very much can. So back 4. Oh, let me show one of the Kings just to give you an example. So I'll switch to. Let's switch to regular King. I mean, obviously Armor King as well, but I'll switch to regular King just to give you an example. And trust me, this is another one of those things. Like, I can't believe you did that. Like, I can't believe Lars can do that. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do the normal one just to. Yep. See, look at the way it flips him over. It looks so weird. I mean, we know that in normal combos, because look at it. It makes sense, right? Because in a normal combo, Den 2 flips them backwards, like it pancakes them. It flips them backwards. So it makes sense that if they're upside down, it flips them forwards, right? It makes sense. I mean, you're literally like hitting him like a basketball, honestly. So let's use back 4 in the combo. Back 4, forward back 2-1, and then the rest of the combo. You see what I mean? Absolute Looney Tunes. What a great character. But yeah, that's honestly what you want to do for that, if you read it. I would say if you're not confident doing the back 4 first, you can just forward back 2-1 and it works just fine. It works entirely fine and you just get the full thing. So that is how that works. What other unique character specifics? Let me actually go down the list. Excuse me. So because we're pretty far into the stream, probably gonna end the stream in 30 minutes or so. This is a 3-hour long stream already. I mean, the archive is gonna be super long, so I hope the YouTube peoples like it. But let me see. Which other character specific things can we show that I know of anyway? I'm trying to think. Dragon of Fang, Eddie Gigas. Obviously, Harong, we showed the super thing earlier. Jack, Josie, 4444 Sen, Kazumi, Kazuya, King. I'm specifically trying to look for Lars stuff, not just like character stuff. Obviously, anything else I can just save for punish videos and such. Oh, Chloe. Now this is a big deal. This is a huge deal. This is something that I wish I'd known back in the Chloe Punish days, but this is a huge deal. This is a big deal. Now, as we all know, Cali roll is the worst. Now, I need to remember how to deal. I remember how to do Cali roll, because I can't remember the input. So isn't like sidestep 4? Oops. There we go. Yep. So, Cali roll. Yep. He knows. I'm trying to remember the input. Nope. I actually just did it. Man. I actually just did the input. Now I forgot. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. So it's forward 3+4 after doing sidestep. There you go. So let me record that. Let me actually record it. Let's record her doing the cursed move. That's not the cursed move. I suppose that's cursed in its own way, but let me record her doing the cursed move. Okay, that's the cursed move, but that's not what I wanted to do. I actually want to do the back roll. Okay, so that is, you know, normally if, yeah, there you go. So normally if a Chloe player does if she dances on you, which is pretty cool. I actually do like this animation, so it's actually pretty tight. So normally the Chloe will do this to you, right? If she suspects that, okay, so they're gonna block it, right? What if I told you Lars can deal with that? Lars can punish the unpunishable. He really is an amazing character in ways that are truly unexpected. So that back roll is not safe against Lars. Because normally, okay, so obviously, let's say his normal punishes don't work. Just to demonstrate. So his normal punishes don't work as expected. But you can hit him with back 4. That's if they're really close. But you don't even need that. You get that instead. Look at that. Den 1+2 hits guaranteed. The second you see them do it on block, Den 1+2 will just chase him down. So to any Chloe player who tries that on you, you block it, they go back, Den 1+2, guaranteed. And you just make him regret it. 60 damage for trying to hit you with that. Oops. Depending on the spacing, I think you can get another punish. You can get forward back to 1, but you only get the first hit of the 1, unfortunately. Which is still fine, because you get the rest of the combo, right? But you only get the first hit of the 1. Which isn't great, but obviously you can get also back 3-4, which floats him. You see what I mean? So you can hit him with kind of, like, stuff, but personally... And keep in mind that this is, like, at, like... Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, this is, like, tip range. But honestly, regardless of range, if they do that, I personally like that because it chases them down and you get a full combo. So this is a huge deal in the matchup. This honestly is like the difference between getting mauled by Chloe and actually dealing with her BS, because this is one of the biggest things in this matchup. So when people play Chloe against me, I'm like, you can't do that against me. To every Chloe player who does this against me, I'm like, you can't do that against me. So that is super useful in the matchup. If you're wondering about regular... Oh, so also, keep in mind that, oh, right, so if you want to deal with the actual transition, so that's obviously sidestep 4. But if you actually want to deal with it, the transition itself, mind you, as it turns out, you can actually just shoulder them. So the shoulder will actually hit them before the Cali roll comes out. So the second you see the what's his name? The second you see the sidestep 4, specifically in the sidestep 4 scenario, shoulder him. Somebody told me, by the way, you can down forward 1 it. What a lie! What a filthy lie! I don't know why they told me. Look at that. They said, "Oh, Justin, you can down forward 1." I'm like, why would you lie to me? That was Chloe player misinformation, counterintelligence. They said, "Oh, you can just down forward 1 her." I'm like, what a dirty lie. You know what I mean? Exactly. She can also do back turn without the sidestep 4. What a dirty lie, though. Freaking Chloe player spreading misinformation. Oh yeah, just down forward 1 her after that. What a stupid dirty lie. Anyway, you can't down 1. Yeah, just spreading fake news. You can't down forward 1 her after that. You will actually just get hit. I don't know why they've told me that. I don't know. Maybe they were talking about Lars' down forward 1. But let's say you don't want to do that for extra swag. Check this out. Oops, not that. Jesus. Look at that. Ooh, cool, right? Look at that. Isn't that cool? You can actually back 1+2 them. Right? And the combo's a bit finicky because I'm hitting you with it. Although it's risky because back 1+2 has pretty high startup. Oh, I know. I'm doing down 1 instead. But honestly, I wouldn't even do that combo. I would just do... Yeah, just something like that. Keep it simple. Or even Den 1, honestly. You could do that if you want like a basic combo. But you can also back 1 her. But oh no, even back 1's a bad idea. Jesus. And also leaves her back turn too, which isn't great. But you can... I'm trying to do down 4-2-1. I'm just not quite getting it as consistently. Whoa, that was that was definitely the option I wanted. Down 4-2, god damn it. I'm trying to dash a little bit because I'm not getting... I'm not getting it. Well, I'm sure it works. I'm just probably do down 4-3. Nah. Well, whatever. You get the idea. Oh no! But I personally wouldn't rely on it just because. And I definitely wouldn't do down forward 1. Okay? Don't listen to Chloe players who tell you can down forward 1 that. What a dirty lie. I don't know why. You know who it was? This Monster TTK. He lied to me. No, just kidding. Although maybe he's not talking about that. Maybe he's talking about the... What's the... I think it's the back 3. Yeah, I think he was talking about... Is it the back 3? Is it back 3 back? Is that how you hold it? Huh. Chloe's so weird. Yeah, it's back 3 back. Man, what a weird character. There we go. So, back 3 back. Well. Man. Isn't it 4? I'm so brain puzzled right now. It's back 3 back, forward 3+4, right? Or am I crazy? Yeah, it's back 3 back, forward 3+4. Man, I don't know, Chloe. I'm just trying to get her to do what I want just for this demonstration, but I honestly can't seem to get it. Manual transition is back 3+4. You're right. Now I'm trying to do after back 3 because that's another one of those ones that Chloe players do. So, freaking heck. I don't know. It's that one's harder to do if I'm honest with you. There we go, finally. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it after that, because is this the one you can be able to back down forward 1? Oh, so you can down forward 1 her after back 3, but not sidestep 4. Though I don't know if I'd want to rely on that either. Because look, not only do you hit her in the back, you don't actually get like a real combo. So I don't know if it... Wait a minute! No! That doesn't work! I thought, okay, wait, can I back 4 her and forward back 2-1, but it doesn't work. Oh no. Oh, okay, it does work, but oh god. My life flashed before my eyes. Okay, it can, but you like a float. You actually don't get, it's not fast enough. Jesus, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, and if you get forward back 2-1, you just knock her down. Yeah, just shoulder her. Yeah, you know what, just shoulder her, honestly. I would just shoulder her. If she stays in the stance anyway, I would just shoulder her because in any other circumstance, oh, except then you can do that. Except it hits her backwards. So, but man, listen, don't down forward 1. Whatever you do, don't down forward 1. Chloe player, fake news. Oh god. Chloe player, fake news. Look what happens when you, if you down forward 1 her and you're too fast, you don't get anything. She's back turned, so it's a bit weird. If you down forward 1 too slow, she just hits you. So no, Chloe player, fake news. All right, don't believe it. Don't down forward 1 her stupid Cali roll. You just get hit. Up forward 3, huh? Yeah, well, it's back turn. So I mean, I don't know. That said, let me see if I can get her to do the sidestep 4 one. That seems to be a little more consistent. That's not sidestep 4. That is also not the Cali roll. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. Up forward 3, her sidestep 4 on reaction. Yeah, it doesn't quite do what you'd think it would do. I mean, it hits her out of it, right? But it doesn't actually give you the combo. Down forward 1, my ass. Down forward 1. I can't, seriously, why would he tell me that? Down forward 1. Can you imagine I actually listened to that crap and they played in the tournament and I got blown up? Like, this is, you have to understand, the person who told me this is Monster TTK, and he is a really solid Chloe player who I fought in the tournament like twice. And this guy told me, hey, freaking Justice, just down forward 1 or sidestep 4 in the Cali roll. What a dirty lie. What a dirty lie. He's setting me up. Psychological warfare. Luckily, I always do that to him, so he just can't hit me with that BS. But man, psychological warfare. But the point is that if you see the Chloe player back off, just Dan 1+2 them, and they get nothing. You make it hurt. As for Cali roll regular, that's a bit trickier, I'll say. That's a little bit trickier. Well, holy hell. God, I suck at this. I suck at Chloe. I don't understand. I'm doing... Is it because I'm pressing forward too quickly? Because the inputs... The input is forward 3+4 after you're in the back turn stance, so I don't know why... Unless I'm pressing the wrong input, I bet you it's not. I think I'm pressing it too fast. There we go, okay. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to finish it, actually. Thank you. So, you're probably wondering, how do I deal with the actual Cali roll itself? Yeah, you have a bunch of options. You could power crush it and take it like a man. You could sidestep, you could sidestep it if you believe. But then it's a little bit weird what follow-up you want to do. There we go. So you could sidestep it if you believe. Right? You could sidestep it. And then down 4-2-1. That's realistically is the way you want to deal with it, so... But it depends on the timing of when they finish the combo, and that's the one thing that will mess you up. The only problem is that you have to be ready for them to either let it rip or go backwards, because if they go backwards, you might not get down 4-2-1. That's the problem. You're not close enough to get down 4-2-1. So if they don't do it, then, whoopsie. Also, if you hate yourself and you think you're amazing, you can do down forward 1. Ow, and get hit. So you can do down forward 1. I mean, that's kind of like, if you see it and you believe, you can just down forward 1 them and just get a combo, which, it's not terrible, but it's not, you know, bad either. You can't get a Season 1 combo though, bummer. But that's honestly if you really want to risk it. The nice thing about doing the down forward 1 is that you're not doing sidestep 1+2 and just messing it up. And you're not doing den 1+2 and just getting hit. But I would recommend trying to sidestep it, but the sidestep is... yeah, so sometimes you just go entirely behind her. Or you hit it perfectly like that, but I do recommend trying to sidestep her. That is honestly the best option. But then sometimes you go completely behind her like that, which is not ideal. And in which case, I don't know, some shenanigans might happen. Yeah, so that's basically how you deal with both versions of the Kali roll with Lars Lab. Okay. What other characters can we explain? Maven, nothing character specific I can think of. Miguel, Neener, Panda, Paul. I mean, Paul, Death Fist, we all know back 3-4. That's not really... I mean, that is a character specific thing, but that's not necessarily... Steve, Zhao Yu. Is there anything about Lars Zhao Yu that people need to know? I can't say so. Oh, no 10-hit combo attempt. What do you mean? Hold on. What? Oh, on the as in when she rolls towards me? Oh my god, are you serious? Is this real? Hold up. Oh god, okay, so this seems Looney Tunes. Seems Looney Tunes. Ow. Okay, well, he goes the other way, but, I mean, that was cool, I guess. I mean, I thought, listen, to talks for a second, I thought you meant that he gets a full 10-hit string on her freaking thing, but looks like that doesn't happen. I mean, that's kind of cool, though, I guess. That you can kind of do that. But I thought you meant he gets the full thing. Look, listen, if Lars could get the full 10-hit string on Chloe's freaking Kali roll, that would be Looney Tunes. That would be out of this world. That doesn't happen, though. That would be something else. So, Zhao Yu, I feel like there's a Zhao Yu specific thing with Lars. I just can't seem to think of it. You get away from the walls, good point. Yoshimitsu, Akuma, the problem child. I mean, there's nothing about Akuma Lars specific, honestly, other than you can use standing forward to anti-air as jumps. That's not really a Akuma specific thing. Eliza, I mean, I showed you, you get the sort of weird combo. Go to the floor break. Oh, you can get the floor break from the 2-2. Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. You can get the floor break from the 2-2. Goose, Knocked Ass, Anner, Lei Wulong, Marduk. Was there a Marduk specific thing? I don't think so. Armor King, Julia. Julia? Negan, I can't think of anything. And Zafina, I just did the punish video for. So, hold on. Let me, as you said, go to Forbidden Temple. Forbidden Temple? Forbidden Realm? Whatever. Forgotten Realm. And I will do... it's right there. And I'll do the 10-hit combo. Yo, we have an option select? Holy crap. Option select, down back 1+2. Wait, Lars has an option select down back 1+2 against Steve? What the heck? That's crazy. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, so... I do the thing. Oh, god damn, I forget to always remove them when you have to... Fine. Ugh, we're off to a good start. Awesome. Okay, so 10 string, right? Man, alright. Man, you're living dangerous trying to do 10 string against that. Nope, messed it up. Yeah, you're living real dangerous trying to do 10 string against that. What? Where's my 2s? Hold on. I'm pressing too many 1s, that's why. I'm mashing 10 string. Wait, what is... that... 2-2, there we go, yeah. Man, 10 string. Because I'm fairly certain it's, I hate to do this, but isn't it, it's up forward 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, right? I'm not crazy. Fairly certain, yeah, it's up forward 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, yeah, that's what I'm freaking trying to do. Dude, I'm from mashing 1, 1. It's, yeah, up forward 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Man. It seems really risky. Bruh. Maybe I'm mashing it too soon. I don't understand why I'm not getting. Oh my god, Chloe! Holy hell. Man. Chloe messed me up. Hey, PS4 loading times. Woo! At least it's PS4 Pro, so it won't take nearly as long. I don't know why I'm not getting it. It's yeah, upward 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. That's what I'm doing. It's just not quite getting it. Oh man. To talks is better be worth it. If I can freaking get it. Bro, what am I not doing? Okay, I need to check this. I need to read this. Yeah, upward 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. That is 100% what I'm doing. And I don't know why I'm not getting it. Check demo for button timings. I don't know. It's like, I don't, listen, I don't fucking do 10 string like every single day or whatever, but I swear. Okay, so that didn't work. And now I'm upset. You have wasted my time. I mean, or have you? Hold on. It didn't work. I'll try it again. Ouch. Man. Well, I mean, it was a good attempt, I guess. Well. I tried something pretty big brain there. Wait, hold on. Try to afford 3. Nope. So honestly, I mean, because it doesn't spike. Yeah, it's got the animation of 111, but it doesn't spike. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's got the animation of 111, but it doesn't spike. Because it's like a special animation. Wait, 111 to Calibur? I don't think you can. Yeah, it's because it's a high, so you'll just get crushed. Yeah, I wouldn't do 111 to it, personally. Personally. But you can down forward out. You can down forward 1 if you really believe. There we go. Nice-oo. So that, as they say, is that. But let me see. Down forward 1, 1, 1, 1. Good point. So, any other character-specific stuff that comes to mind? I can't really think of anything, honestly, that I haven't already explained or shown. As in that's character-specific. Though, oh, here's another thing that's kind of a nice to know. Not necessarily anything with stupid combos is the best combos. I can't think of anything specifically that's like a Lars thing as such, but let me show you something that may be useful to Lars players at large. At least because that's something I found personally useful. So this is something that blew me up during the Arena Clash tournament that I played, the esports tournament I played back in March, and this is something that really got my goat. So with Claudio, he's, what is it, like, no, not, what's that stupid move? It's like down one plus 2? Nope. What's that? It's like a dumb crouch move? No, it's not while standing. It's not while standing 1-1. What's the move? It's like full crouch? Full crouch 1 plus 2 or something? Nope. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's full crouch. Freaking yeah, full crouch 2-1. There we go. So, and the reason I'm showing you this because it's relevant is because of this BS right here. No, you'll see what I mean in a second. Right? So you've probably seen this BS before. Look at this. Yeah, that. You see that right there? Let me explain. I'm mad. Sorry for yelling, but that BS right there. That move he just did is -12. No, in fact, it's -13, right? It's a -13 move, but he recovers crouching. Right? Look at that. That's down forward 1. So it's a 13 frame punish. That's a -13 move. But because my 12 frame punish is 4-2-4, right? It whiffs. Right? That was a counter hit, so that's not me even hitting it. Like, look at that. So let's say he's not doing it close range. He's doing it like there. You try to freaking 4-2-4 him and you just get off kicked. Freaking Claudio players, man. So that's the BS that was killing me during the esports competition. I was trying to freaking 13 frame punish his 13 frame bloody move, and I just got hit because my man would do it from like there, and I try to whiff punish him and I just get hit. But I mean that in that case, it's like, yeah, look at that. Oof. But honestly, the way to beat that, shoulder, because shoulder obviously is 13. Right, shoulder's 13, and it hits him crouching. But literally, he recovers crouching. So your 4-2-4 is gonna whiff on him. So don't try and 4-2-4 this specific move. Look at that. Don't try and 4-2-4 it, or you're eating. You're eating. Like, I mean, look at that, because it's countered. That's not even a punish. You're eating that. Don't try and 4-2-4 that. Just forward 1+4. Oh god, that was forward 1+4. There we go. Jesus Christ. Man, look at that. You see what I mean? God. Cloudy players. It's the same. Forward 4-1-2. Okay, forward 1-4-1-2. Nope, I wouldn't do that either. It kind of floats him though. I think if you catch him fast enough. Ooh, that was scary. Yeah, it counter hits him, but obviously you wouldn't get the full string, would you? Man, this character is something else. Hold on. Down back or back 4? That's a good question. What? Oh, somebody clip that, please. Six toe. Please clip that. Please tell me you clip that. Clip that and put it in the Lars Discord. Oh my god. Please post it in the chat and put it in the Lars Discord. Oh my god. I'm done. That was crazy. That is absurd. That is offensive. Man. I can't even with that. I can't even with that. Holy mother of Christ himself. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna tweet that out. Like, please put that in my chat. I'm gonna tweet that shit out. God. That is absurd. That is offensive. That is actually absurd, dude. He's back 2. Listen, if back 2 gets crushed, I'm done. Hold on. Do it. Okay, cool. We good, we're fine, Man. Yeah, okay, oh, back 2's fine. Oh, Jesus. God, okay. Did you clip it? Can you post the link, please, once the clip is done? And post it in the Lars Discord. God, if that beat back 2-1, I would cry. If that actually beat back 2-1, I would be visibly upset. Christ, let me watch this clip. Let me watch this freaking clip. God, that was absurd. So let me turn the volume down. seriously, like, hold on. Let me put it on the stream. Actually, hold on. God, that is funny. That is objectively funny. Hold on. Let me display capture so we can let the stream homies see it. I don't think I'm capturing desktop audio, so you probably won't be able to see. Let me... Hold on, let me quickly capture desktop audio so y'all can actually hear it. Yeah, let me add that. Audio output capture. Awesome. Okay, so y'all should be able to see it now, I hope. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. There you go. Let's watch it. I'll turn it down so it doesn't blow your ears off. That's absurd. Can't believe it. I can't believe that. That is so stupid. Bro. Claudio players, huh? Jesus Christ. Claudio players. How are you okay with that? How are you alright with that being a thing? Like, actually, that is absurd. Oh man, let me tweet this out. I'm gonna do hashtag buff Lars back 4. Yeah, Claudio, huh? God, that was absurd. That was crazy. I can't, like, I can't actually believe. Look, we'll test it again. I'm sure it's not like a set in stone that happens all the time. But if it is, yeah. I mean, well, I guess if that's the case, I guess just don't do back 4 against it. Oh, don't. What the f? Apparently, hashtag buff Lars's back 4 is actually a hashtag that exists already. That's pretty funny. And I promise you, I didn't create that. That's actually pretty funny if that's the case. That's pretty funny. God, my head hurts. Like, just... Okay, let's see that again. Just so I'm not insane. Just so I'm not smoking the good stuff. God, that was crazy. Hold on. Let's see that again. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we may have spoken too soon. Okay, so I think it's not guaranteed. Yeah, it doesn't look guaranteed. But dude, what the fuck was that earlier though? Oh god. Okay, so basically, if you do it instantly after blocking it, you whiff. You have to like time it. Oh, that's so messed up. Yeah, look at that. If you do it right after the whiff, god, it doesn't work. But no, but that's BS though. He shouldn't duck that. He shouldn't be able to duck that. That is stupid. That is actually stupid. Unbelievable. God, that was nuts. That is insane. So you're telling me that like you have to okay. you have to just shoulder it because any other option. Like that's 4-2-4. That's counter hitting him. It's not even. Yeah, look at that. That's just whiffing. So that hit him, I think, because of timing, and that floated him, but it didn't counter hit him, and that floated him again. So yeah, look. So I'm gonna mash it right after blocking it. Yeah, the second basically, if you mash back 4 after blocking it, which is instantly after he's done. It's gonna go under him. It's gonna go over him. Sorry. So if you mash it, if you mash back 4 as a punish, you won't even counter hit him. He'll just go through it. That is so oh god. So you basically have to, and keep in mind that you don't even know if he's gonna do the hop kick. So it's not like this is like, oh, there'll always be a hop kick coming, but there probably will be. But let's say for the sake of argument, it is. Okay, yeah, nice. As Sintox pointed out, yeah, look at that. Back 2-1 is the better option, and in fact, you get a counter hit, which is nice. That's 28 damage, but obviously knocks him away. God, I kind of, my heart skips a beat when I hear the dock, because I feel like he's already hit me. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, so you want that instead. You're right, and back 2 is safe too. You are correct. Just don't back 4 him. Just don't back 4 him. God. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. Listen, imagine me playing Claudio. Sorry, not as I'm playing Claudio, playing against Claudio. And I thought, okay, this guy's done full crouch 2-1 into a forward 4 several times. Let me back 4, let me counter hit him, and then that happens to me. I would cry. I would actually cry. You're gonna see a grown man cry in a tournament. Because I mean, that's what's supposed to happen, right? But apparently if you do it too fast, he just goes under it. He just goes under it. I should know. I'm gonna tweet this at Lucas. Hold on. I'm gonna tweet this at Palm Life. I'm gonna tweet this at him. Yeah. Claudio players, man. I swear they trying to act like this character's honest. Ain't nothing honest about him. Not an honest bone in his body. So anyway, so oh, and also, in fact, actually, let me show you what I was talking about with how on certain characters the move actually just doesn't work. Like back 4 just doesn't work as intended. Because there are unique scenarios like that. Buff Lara at the end, right? Let's put some, give my man some buffs, please. Can you spare some buffs? Spare some buffs. Oh, not make some noise, make some buffs more like that. I'm just kidding. So that can happen. Why was the menu there? That's weird. Why? So that can happen. So on certain characters, I don't know why it's catch arena, but every time I go into training mode, it happens. So if I can replicate it, I think I need her to not guard all. It's something very weird. Okay, yeah, do you see that? Look at that. Right? You see what I mean? So for some stupid reason, if they're not blocking, which is what you want them to do, that... What the fuck is that? What? What? It makes sense because you're missing a knee visually, I guess, but I'm right next to her. But if they're blocking for some reason, it's like... Right? So I don't know why there's that little discrepancy. I don't know if that necessarily means the counter hit itself doesn't work, because I don't think that's the case. What is going on with my KBD? There, you do it properly, thank you. So, I don't think it means that it's not working. So, let me... Oh my god. Let me put it on CPU. And I'm seeing if I can just counter hit her. Oh boy. Oh yeah, while standing 2-1 counter hit. While standing 1 is +2. Yeah, there you go. So while standing 1 is also plus, and if they press anything they get counter hit. Yeah, while standing 1 is +5 now. Woo! Party time, so you can just keep doing that. Okay, so there you go. So it works if they press a button, but for some bizarre visual reason, you don't get it like otherwise. Which is a little bit strange, honestly. Hey, what? Wait, what's that? While standing 1 is +5 now, not launch. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? While standing 2-1? Because while standing 1 is his launcher, obviously. Are you sure you're not talking about while standing 2-1? I said while standing 1 instead of while standing 2-1. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no, I meant while standing 2-1. So while standing 2-1 is now +5. Get hit by it, please. Katarina, you filthy, stinking, strong, independent woman. Man, look, you saw that, right? God, that was okay. Man, whoa, get that out of here. Okay, I mean, kind of lost on 1-2-1 her, darn it. There we go. Cool. There we go. Nice. Christ, that was crazy. I did freaking while standing 2-1 into back 4, and she just crouches underneath. With what is that? Full crouch down forward 4 or whatever? That was so stupid. Man, to quote Era, she a hoe. She a hoe. So I'm using this opportunity to see if I can remember anything about. Oh, that's 14 frames. Oh god. Counter hit. Man. So I'm trying to sort of work out like frame traps and such. I still can't believe back 2-1 counter hit is just guaranteed. That is crazy. Ouch. There you go. Back 2-1 counter is guaranteed. It's like this whole time I've been telling people in casuals that it's actually not guaranteed, but I think I've been spreading Lars player misinformation. Jeez, it actually is guaranteed. It's a bit hard to simulate on the piece, nope, oh god, get off me. It's a bit hard to simulate on the CPU though, because they will more often than not just get hit by the first hit, and they very rarely, I don't know, they very rarely press in the middle of it. So I'm just trying to. There we go. Dude, that is untechable. That's great. That's only -10. Back 2-1's only -10, and the second hit's untechable. That's crazy. Can you believe that? And that's really working as intended, too. So that basically just means that you can just hit him. Oh, what's it saying in the chat? Let him think it's not guaranteed makes you cooler. Nah, dude. Freaking, what's his name? The Chloe player was spreading misinformation, and I don't want to be that. Look, look, Justice Altuna ain't about spreading misinformation, alright? It ain't about that, alright? Oh, that is very fast. Oh, god, that move! Okay, I don't know how to deal with that move. That move is the stupidest thing ever. I don't know how to deal with it. And once I'm done, god, okay, let's deal with that. That stupid, god, she a hoe. That stupid move from Katarina that you just saw is the dumbest thing ever. What's the even input? You know, whatever. I think the input's like back 3+4. Yeah, back 3+4. Dude, this move is the worst. It's the worst. It's like -13, but the punish for it is like weird. Like, look at that. It's -13, but I can't do shit about it. That is fucking stupid. My name is Justice Soul Tuna because I always get my fisherman's hook. No, so the story behind Justice Soul Tuna is that when I was, this is probably over a decade ago at this point, when I was a teenager, I was thinking of a gamer tag to use because Xbox 360. I first got my Xbox 360, and I was going to have my first gamer tag, and I wanted to think of a name. So literally, as a kid, I'm like, let me combine 4 words I think are cool. So the name was actually going to be Max, M-A-X, as in maximum, Max Justice Soul, and I thought, what about the last word? And no joke, I chose tuna because there was this video called Tuna Lunchmate Tuna, which is a Persona 3 parody video where they sound clip him saying Fortuna and just turn it to tuna. And I thought that was really funny, so I just added it at the end. The thing is, I actually do like tuna, the food. Not that much, but I do like it. So yeah, but I noticed on Xbox Live, you can't have a name as long as Max Justice Soul Tuna. So I chopped off the Max and it just became Justice Soul Tuna. So does down back 3 reach? Down back 3, as in that? As in literally down back 3? Alright, let's give it a try. No, it doesn't. How the F do I punish it? It's so absurd. Dude. Down 1+2. I mean, sure, yeah, it works. Bruh, there's nothing. Nope, no down 4. Nope, not down 4 either. Oh boy. And it's 30 effing damage too. So is it natural hit? I'm trying to get hit by the first hit, but not second. It's natural hit. It's natural hit, 30 damage, and you can't do jack dick about it. Down 4, forward. Forward 1. What? Forward 1 3. Forward 1 plus 3. Oh. Don't you mean forward 1 plus 4 as in shoulder? I've been trying shoulder. Forward 1 plus 3. Yeah, that's 13 frames. Like, it doesn't reach. Yeah, shoulder doesn't work. Forward 2 4 doesn't work. I was hoping 2-1 might reach because 2-1's got better range, but no, not even 2-1. Oh, forward 1 plus 3. Oh, throw. Sorry. I honestly didn't know. What the F are you talking about? Nope. That's unbelievable. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, even forward 2 plus 4 doesn't work. Forward 2 plus 4 doesn't work. Jeez, what a stupid character. Okay, so never mind the fact that it's not minus 16, up forward 3 doesn't even reach. So even though it's not even minus 16, up forward 3 dash jab? I mean, I'll try. Man. Okay, sorry boys, I think this is nothing you can do. I think this is a nothing you can do. I mean, the fact that you have to dash jab to punish something like that is, I think, pretty absurd to begin with. What about if you only get hit by the second hit, which may be a bit harder, honestly. Oh god. I mean, as I'm trying to get hit by just the second hit and see if that changes anything. Well, I mean, obviously that's whiffing, so I'm trying to see if the second hit makes it like better. Oh god. I'm trying to like space it out to just get hit by the second. It's just a bit weird though. I think if the first hit whiffs, the second hit probably will. Oh, wait, that was it. Not that it would be more minus or anything. Nope. In fact, if the second hit hits, it's actually worse. God, what is so? There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing Lars can do about that. So much for the character who can punish the unpunishable. That's the one thing he actually can't punish. Forward 1 2 3 doesn't work. 4 2 1. Ooh, that. Oh god, that would be so sick if that worked. Damn, that looks like it should work. Bummer. 4 2 1 looks like it would work, but I guess not. Man. Forward 1 2. Yeah, no, I just tried it. I just tried forward 1 2. Forward 1 2 doesn't work. Yeah, the 2 hits, just like forward 2 1. Forward 2 1, the 1 hits, but you don't get anything. What a stupid card. I mean, you're better off just letting it whiff. I mean, that's what we're talking about. Just let it whiff and just get a launch. You know what I mean? Better off trying to make it whiff. But I mean, that doesn't stop a freaking catch arena player from just doing it in neutral, does it? So, be that as it may. Man, this is a nearly 3 hour long video. Jeez, I hope y'all actually appreciate this. I don't know if... Is this even going to go on YouTube? Man, this is long. Stream archive. So in other words, back to... I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but sure. Let's give it a try. You know, back to whiffs too. It's over. It's over. GG's. GG's, boys. But it's over. Back to whiffs as well. Well. I mean, okay, that works, but obviously it's not a punish. Oh. You hear that? That's the sound of my OBS Streamlabs not working. I don't know why that didn't work. Like, something happened. Was that a host or... Oh, I got a follow. Hey, thank you for the follow. What is that? H3 Artund 3RB1AD3. Okay, that's pretty long. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. What the heck happened to my flippin'... That was supposed to be Streamlabs. Because you heard the music. But we didn't see the overlay. I guess... Yeah, I guess I will have to re-enable Streamlabs. I haven't tested Streamlabs in a while. Thanks for the follow, though. That was awesome. Thank you very much. I haven't streamed in forever, actually, so the reason why you didn't see a overlay is specifically because of that. Does back 1+2 not go under this move? That's a good question. Let's see. How do I test that then? Play, please. I'm trying to see if I can... Okay, now I'm doing it too soon. I'm trying to see if I can time it. No, I don't think he does. He doesn't go under it. But you want to see what does go under what? Because boy howdy, this is something that in Red Bull was this made one of the players I was facing. He really got upset when this happened. Dude, Streamline OBS should be baked in. I don't know how I heard the sound, but I didn't see the overlay. I thought that's a bit strange. I may have to refresh my Streamlabs because I haven't used streaming in a while. But that was supposed to be the stream notification. So let's see now. So Byron himself. Okay, so it's just that, but check this out. Ow. I know what you're thinking. Trust me. Trust me. I promise this works. Except the timing is not great. Ow. No, that just beat it. Because this is definitely... No, that just beat it. Because it's crushed it before. I've actually seen it crush it. Ow. Maybe not. Because he's just getting hit. Well, I mean, that just beat it outright, but I swear I saw it crush it. I'm fairly certain I did. Yeah, I mean, it did. It did, but I can't quite replicate that. Hey, Dragunov. Wait, what about Dragunov? Like, there's nothing character specific with Lars and Dragunov that I can think of. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what off the top of my head specifically with. I mean, that just beat it. I wouldn't call that a crush as such as it just beat it clean. Old stuff. A back 1+2 goes under while running 2. Jesus, I don't think I've ever seen that. That would be upsetting. It goes under it? That's absurd. Jesus. It goes under while running 2. I mean, does it still do that? Like, is that like a thing that still happens? Under while running 2. I've never seen that in my life. That'd be crazy. So, oh. Okay, let me. I'm just going. Continue. Okay, so I'm just refreshing my Streamlabs to see if it'll hopefully make the thing work again. Nice, alright. Back to it. Well, that's actually worth a try, I suppose. Does it still... Does back 1+2 crush Dragunov running 2? That would be... I've definitely never seen that before. Okay. Dragunov. Okay, cool. Keep it simple. Whoa, I forgot. I should probably do instant. Oh god, yeah, because I ran. So I have to actually replicate it. Man, I don't know about that. Whoa! There it is. Tight. That is crazy. Although I think I'm just beating it. I don't know if that's going under it. Like, I mean, it looks like he's going under it, but I think it's more that he's just... Okay, nope, that was under it. Never mind. That was under it. I literally went under it. That was under it, 100%. That was 100% under it. So, let's try out the one Talks just mentioned in the chat. Kazuir. Back 3-1, alright. Back 3-1, down 4-2. Okay. Let's give it a try. man, I ain't messed with my Streamlabs in a minute. I'll definitely have to configure all that. If I plan to stream again, I may stream later on this week as long as I'm not in like the Destiny vortex, because Shadow keeps coming out tomorrow, so I'm gonna be playing all of that all week. Okay, so back 3-1. Wait, just back 3-1? So just back 3-1, nothing else. Oh, it's just back 3. Okay, and so back 3-1. Whoa! Holy hell! Holy mother of God! Holy mother of God! That is insane. Jeez. Jesus. Hold up. Can I have 4-3 that? Nope. One could hope, huh? If I could up 4-3 that, that'd be really sick. If I could up 4-3 that, that'd be sick. How does that make sense? That is so... What the f... That is absurd. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't, shh, stream, shh, don't tell anyone. Stream chat, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. And you know what the best part is? The best part is I'm +6 after that. So, another frame trap. Back 1 + 2 is +6, so I'm +6. Man. And I'm +6 after my back 1 + 2. That's ridiculous. That is absurd. Wow, that's tight. That doesn't... How does that make sense? Oh man. So Tox, you just know some crazy... That is crazy, dude. That is awesome. I don't think I've ever seen Kazuya do that exact frame trap to me, though. That's the only thing. So I don't know... I mean, I have to remember that. If I ever see Kazuya do that exact frame trap, I'll know what to do. But I don't think I've ever seen that exact frame trap, though. But good to know. Good to know. Although, I think it's not for frame trapping. Oh. So it's just a thing that Kazuyas do. Oh, you just for 0. So I guess if they have other moves that are 0 on block and they try to do down forward 2, that's what it's useful for. Good point. So there's one thing that is very tricky to demonstrate, but I think I will demonstrate it with another Lars. So this is something that is not... I don't... Like I said, I hesitate to call this real tech, but it's something. It's something for sure, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So Lars's backswing is kind of shit in the sense that he can't really react to someone's moves with it. If you react to someone's move, they'll just press a button, you'll get hit. But his backswing is a bit weird because you can get away with dumb stuff like this. Like you can do a minus move into backswing and hit people. So that's like Den 2. So let me do Den 2, right? Which is obviously -9 on block. And then you can do like that. Yeah, exactly. You see what I mean? That's down forward 1. So he did Den 2 -9 into backswing, and I got hit. You see what I mean? So you can literally do a move that's -9. Okay, a throw works. Obviously, throw has sort of a medium hitbox. So certain moves can beat it, right? Oh, down forward 1 beat it. Right, but look at that. So he's actually just going underneath the mid completely. You see what I mean? So similarly, ooh, what if you do like a bigger move too, you get hit. But then if you do like an orbital, so it's weird. Certain things just beat it clean, but if you try to do like a jab or something, I get hit. So the amount of times, so that you can sort of cheese people with stuff like that. You can do, you know, a move that's -9 like Den 2, and if they try to jab, you just hit them. Yeah, true. People do like a long move after. I'm trying to think of a move with. I'm trying to think of a move that I would get fully counter hit for. Like, okay, like that. That's forward 1-2. Oh, it's trading though. Ooh, interesting. So that's 1-2, which is high. But I'm not getting counter hit though, which is interesting. But I did forward 1-2, which hit him out of it, and forward 2-1 maybe? Yeah, same thing. So point is that if they do like a down forward 1, you'll just crush it. If you do a... If I do back 2, you mean? No, but that just beats him clean. I'm trying to think of a move that... I mean, it's hard unless I'm playing a different character, but depending on the character, if they press something... Oh, there we go. Hold on, that was 2-1? Oh, ouch. So if you do something like a 2-1... Yeah, because 2-1 would be like my... Yeah, but 2-1 beats it sometimes. Interesting. Interesting. 2-1's a mid, but then it just crushed it. So point is that if you do something like that, where you do a -9 move like a Den 2 into down back 1+2, you can just crush it completely. Which is a little bit weird. Key charge 2. Key charge 2 is a meme. It's a good meme. 2-1. Yeah, there you go. So, and then you get a combo afterwards. So, you can sort of do... I don't know if I can scheme it on the PC, because the PC never freaking blocks. They just never freaking block Den 2, so I can't even scheme it on them. Like, see what I mean? It's hard to scheme on the PC because they don't really ever do anything like that, but you get the idea. Oh, I forgot mine. There we go. We're not about to get to this. The PC loves doing... Oh my god. The PC loves doing that. Up forward 3 and forward back 2-1. Randomly. Oh, he's trying to do to me. PC Lars is probably one of the stupidest ones, unfortunately. All he kind of does is like random stuff like that. And he just lots of forward back 2-1s randomly. Down back 1+2 is a large version of finger gun. That's pretty funny. Nope, didn't duck that. I don't know why PC Lars likes doing forward back 2-1 so much. Of all the moves in Lars' arsenal, I don't know why he's programmed to do that one so much. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I find that very strange. That was the wrong combo. That was the most suboptimal thing ever. Ouch. Well, anyway, this has been pretty fun. I think we've learned a lot. We've done a lot of Lars-y stuff that I think has been very interesting. I think I'll be closing out the stream fairly soon. I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours at this point. Because it's programmed to be -14. Okay, that was not the punish for that. There we go. Yeah, that's -14. 1-1-1 is not -14. So if you're a Brian or a Lars or a Kazuya, you can punish that. I wanted to do... Oh god. So you know, as someone who plays Lars, I can't react to down back 4. Like, I can't. I actually realized that last night. I actually cannot react to Lars' down back 4. People say it's reactable, but I don't know, dude. I can't react. Like, I will fully admit that right now. Oh, that was my back 4. The PC does duck a lot of stuff, though, I will say. Which I find very interesting. Oh my god, he did back 4. PC did back 4 to me. We're just humans, that's why we can't. I mean, down back 4 is 17, right? It's 17 frame startup. Whoa, up 4-3. Down back 4 is 17, right? So that's like, that's ever so slightly not reactable, right? As far as I'm aware. It's like 21. So that means that should be reactable, right? Like, how can we not react to a 21 frame thing? It's just something about the... First of all, I don't fight enough other Lars, that's first of all. And something about the startup of it is what just messes me up, you know what I mean? The hell? The PC just stood there and took it. It's 21, really? Wow. Frame trap boo. Sadly, they'll never get frame trapped by back 2-1, though. It's more like you recognize the animation. Yeah, good point. Why does it like to forward back 2-1 so much? I think one more thing I want to try is... Where's my... We'll try to do that combo again, because I still want to get consistent with it. And that's the one thing that I need to do, because this is really my clutch in tournament. That is so tight. When you actually execute that, that's so good. I really do like that. Triple forward 3+4-2 is so... It's just... It's so satisfying to do. It looks super cool. And it just hits, you know what I mean? Like, I very much prefer that to trying to do the running one. Look at that, that's so sick. That is so tight. It's very consistent, too. That is super cool. Getting disappointed you're punishing forward back 2-1 with the same move. Always use up forward 3 when you can. Yeah, but it's suboptimal though. It's up forward 3 is literally a suboptimal punish. The only time I use up forward 3 as a punish is for like shoulders because of the pushback. I don't really trust Arc Blast as a punish. So this may sound weird, but when it comes to block punishing shoulders or single hitting launchers, I tend to use up forward 3 and not Arc Blast just because I don't know if Arc Blast is actually gonna hit. Like, I'm always genuinely concerned Arc Blast might whiff on block, so I tend to use up forward 3. Because there have been, not many, but there have been situations where Arc Blast has actually whiffed, and there's certain moves like King Atlas Hammer, where Arc Blast as a punish does not work. That move is like -20, but Arc Blast doesn't work. You have to up forward 3 or forward back 2-1. Also, Heihachi Rage Art, the pushback on that means Arc Blast doesn't whiff. I'm not making it up. It's actually super annoying. So, I mean, in the very rare instance Heihachi Rage Arts you, trust me, the Arc Blast might whiff. So I tend to use up forward 3 to punish shoulders and single hitting launchers, but not really. But I try to forward back 2 on everything these days, personally. It tilts people, it means you're on your competition and you get called anime. I mean, up forward 3 it's a sick move to punish with, but it's just so suboptimal though. That's the issue. It's just very suboptimal as a punish anyway. I mean, look, I say suboptimal. I mean, who cares? A punish is a punish. If it works, it works. Nobody really cares. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm always an advocate for just doing what you're comfortable with. Like, if you can do it and you're comfortable with it, I think it's fine. So let me try and recreate what I'm talking about. You know, that works. What? It's like this stupid range where it doesn't work. Because it really tilted me when I first saw it. Maybe because it has better range, maybe it's always gonna work. Maybe it is always gonna work because it's season 3 now. I'm trying to hit a tip range so I can recreate it. Nah, maybe in season 3 it works now. Ah, never mind. Alright. I guess Arc Blast always works on Heihachi Super. It used to whiff on Heihachi Super, dude, I'm telling you. In season 2, it used to whiff on Heihachi Super. And I was so annoyed, but I guess it works now, so problem solved. Alright. Does it still work on Atlas Hammer though? That's the real question. Because if it doesn't, because Atlas Hammer sometimes it hits lower the further away he is, therefore increased low hitbox it'll hit. Good point. You are correct. You are correct. So, okay, Atlas Hammer. Okay, hold on. Ah, you see what I mean? So tip range Atlas Hammer. That shit freaking whiffs, dude. Look! Look at that! You see your tip range Atlas Hammer. Shit straight up whiffs. So that's one of those things where if it's Atlas Hammer, I would up forward 3 him. Just because I don't trust Arc Blast. That's tip range. Yeah, and I know, but I'm saying that like a lot of launchers, you would think Arc Blast is the de facto punish, but it's not. It's really not for a lot of them because a lot of tip range launchers, Arc Blast just will whiff entirely. So that's when I use up forward 3. But if it's something like a 2-hitting move or a move where I know for a fact I can get a forward back 2-1, then I will. I try to use forward back 2-1 everywhere. To be honest, the reason I use forward back 2-1 is because in season 1, or season 1 and 2, forward back 2-1 just was the better damage for punishes, whereas Arc Blast, getting the max damage for Arc Blast was just harder. But now in season 3, freaking everything hurts. Like you can just do you know, that, because of Den 2. And then you don't need to dash, so you can just do that. So you know what I mean? Like, in Season 1, you needed to dash up. Like, you need to run down forward 1. Actually, let me demonstrate for the sake of the stream. So, in Season 1, the max damage is something like this. You have to, yeah, you see what I mean? You have to, like, run up, down forward 1. Which, not everyone is super used to. Not everyone really liked doing that. But in Season 3, you don't got to do that. You just do Den 1, back 3. Right? Easy peasy. So, it's a bit weird now, because whereas I used to do that, that said, for as much as you can still do, let's say, you can basically do the exact same damage. Oops, that's a bit harder because it's 4 back 2 1. You can do the exact same damage with 4 back 2 1 as a punish. 4 back 2 1 gives you a better combo in the form of, you know, this double Den 2. And then if you get the ender, which I suck at, so Den 2, down for 3, Den 2, 2, back 3, 4. But then the ending's the part that I suck at the most, unfortunately. That's why I don't particularly love that combo. I mean, I did it for all the combo videos, but trust me, I'm not that good at that combo, unfortunately. Yeah, so like with forward back T1, you get even more damage. You get 72. So even though Arc Blast gives you a clean 69, with what's his name? With forward back T1, you get 72. You get even more. So it works out in that way, funnily enough. Forward 3 plus 4. You know, you got a point. That actually might work, because I know people said you can do dash. But I actually find that very difficult, because you're right, that is a thing you can do. But I actually suck at that even more than I suck at the dash. But then I missed the ender though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, or maybe because it's king. I don't know. But that does work. You are right though. That actually does work. That actually does work. You do down forward 1. Oh, you just end it. You just end it normally. Good point. Yeah, you don't even do the back 3. Yeah, you just finish the combo. You are correct. There we go. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That, I mean, that is actually better if you think about it. That is easier. So pretty consistent. So let's say you get him with an up forward 4. I mean, let's play some neutral. So into that. Yeah, but then it's like if you can definitely get that, which I hesitate to think I can get it in most matches, because that definitely does work. Nice-oo! Ouch. 76 damage in neutral for getting counter hit hop kick. That is pretty good. I must say, that's pretty good. Tight. I like that. In fact, if I get consistent with that, that might actually be pretty good. Although I feel like I like this better for infinite stages, because I don't know if how good that is. I mean, can you Den 3 ender, or can you not do that? Let me find out. Because I'm sure you can Den 3 ender, actually. I mean, send 3 ender, sorry. Because if you can send 3 ender, that means it's good for the wall carry, too. Yes, you can! Holy hell, and it still does 74 damage. Jeez. You freaking send 3 ender that? That's crazy. I'm trying to do it off counter hit Den 2. This combo's so anime. Nice. Look at that shit. 74. Damn. That's some good stuff. I assume the same is for full crouch down forward 2. Wait, shouldn't it be? Oh, no, full crouch down forward 2 same damage. 74. Nice. That's actually alright, you know. That's actually really good. And you're right, I actually very much prefer that to doing the run up. That actually works out pretty well. That works out pretty freaking well. Okay, so Talks in the chat says launch Den 2, forward 1, 2, 3. Den 1, 2, 3, back 1. Oh, oh really? Hold on. Does it work on big bodies like... Oh, it works on King. Wait, for Den 1 into back 1. I don't know how you get... I don't know how the hell you get down 4-2-1 after that. Oh no. But unfortunately, the Den 2 after the... Oh, it actually works after... Did you see that? It works after, back 3-4. Nice. That's 69 though. You may as well just do the normal combo. So, oh, I guess you can do back 3-4. So let's do back 3-4 and then do the dash. Oh, I think that's too far. I don't know if that works. The back 3-4 pushes him really far back. Never mind! Tight. That is sick. That's all. That works. That's good. That is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Wait, hold on. There's the launch, Den 2, 4-1-2-3, Den 1, back 1 into 4-4-3+4, Den 1, back 3, Sen. So for down 4-2-1 like I did with back 3-4, you can do that. Or you can do back 1 into back 3. Okay, so let's try that then. So let's try the back 3 extension. Man, if I can combo it, woo! Yeah, you're right. I think the back 3 would work after that. Oh, man, is it King's Leg maybe? I don't know. Deeper dash. Good point. I suck. Oh man, I stink. Whoa! I turned him on. He's loose. He's loose. Man, I suck. What the? Why am I not? I'm just not getting it at all now. I'm just not getting it all. I suck. I stink. Man. Okay, let me slow down. What am I doing wrong? Dent? Bloody hell. Dent 2. Dude. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm messing up. There we go. I don't know. I'll have to practice that later, probably off stream. But that does seem cool. I mean, obviously we're getting sort of the nitty gritty of like the really max time. Okay, wow, this stream is nearly 4 hours long. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it soon before it's 4 hours long. I think it's way longer than I thought it would be. But I mean, that's a pretty cool YouTube archive. I mean, this is basically like the front to back of all the unique Lars stuff. So hopefully it's gonna help out people in the Discord. Gonna help out people in the YouTube. So if you watch on the YouTube, let me know if you want to see something like this again. Leave in the comments any particular weirdness or unique stuff you want to talk about, any character-specific matchups. So this week on the channel is going to be Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. This weekend I might do Armor King Punish video. I'm not sure. Somebody suggested Josie. I haven't done Josie yet. I probably should do Josie, but I might do Armor King. For a while I've been wanting to do Armor King, so Armor King might be next. If you want to suggest someone else, please let me know in the comments. But beyond that, yeah, thanks for watching. I don't think there's anything else much to show or talk about. I think it's all pretty good, man. The stream's been holding up well this entire time, which is nice. And, yeah, I think this has been a fun time. We've crushed a few mids. We've had our mids crushed by Claudio. We've had a good time, I think. I think we've shown some frame traps. We've talked about neutral. We've talked about back 3-4. I think, hopefully, this is a good sort of low to mid to high level demonstration of the things our Larsy boy can do. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, that's it. Let me. How do I close out the stream in a way that is exciting and fun and such? Let me. No, I think I'll just call it. No need to give an outro. But no, thanks everyone for watching. Like, genuinely, this is my first stream in a while, so I'm happy actually wasn't catastrophic. Because I was genuinely worried that, like, you know what I mean? Streaming's a blow up, right? Like, streaming's a blow up and stuff goes wrong. But luckily for me, this was not terrible. So thanks very much, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time.